Well, hello everybody. Welcome to our very last show of the year. Of course, we're rolling into Christmas here this week. I'm busy every second of every day. Plus, my weekends are sucked up, but that's all right. After I'm all done with the next 10 days or so, I will be sitting in the sun and just doing nothing. I'm not going to bring any electronics or nothing.
Nothing.
Of course, knowing my luck, it'll rain for the first time in century.
Yeah,
But
probably.
nevertheless, but we are in the holidays, and hopefully everybody's having a good old time with their family. I would assume a lot of people, their families are starting to gather. Some people have got themselves moved out across across the world, and they will come together at this time of year, right? Particularly in America. But flying around America or moving around America is pretty cheap. So it is a nice thing, an easy thing for us to get in. As a matter of fact, imagine the holiday tickets must be even cheaper. Seeing as we've knocked, fuel costs down by what, 60%? It's a lot.
Funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
So
It is a lot.
just on Sunday,
Yeah.
I was telling you about how the price of gas went way down around here.
Oh yeah.
Literally the next day, Monday, I'm out there driving around doing stuff, shot up 80 cents a gallon. I said, you actual sons of bitches. The only reason you did that is because it's Christmas week. And everybody knows it.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be allowed to do that shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Because here's why. Normal supply and demand, I understand. But they don't operate that way. The gas that you're buying, they've had basically paid for already for a year.
They do that
That's
all the
how
time.
far back they are.
Yeah.
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 It's bullshit. It's simple price gouging, and it shouldn't be tolerated, but they own the government, so what are you going to do?
True. And honestly, fuel has been operating like that for decades, dude.
Yes.
Decades and decades. It's not a actual liquid market.
Nope.
Pun
And
intended.
it's BS.
I made a joke there, but
I heard it.
okay,
Where's
fine.
GOP?
He said he's going to be a little late. We're waiting on him. But that's all right. We definitely have time to kill. But yeah, no. And we did have a little bit of a jump in the price per barrel, but it will go down. There is
for sure.
a really hard balance with that. And honestly, who is this absolute trash human? Oh, it's Miley Cyrus. Oh, okay. Well, this alien non-sexual girl that they did everything they could to sexualize, and no one, everyone was like, yeah, maybe no, this is the one you do kick out of bed, right?
Well, yeah, but let her have her dreams.
I guess she went full whore though, and she embraced it. They tend to though. It's interesting how quickly the ladies fall into that stuff. But we have good ladies as well. Well, hi, lady.
Speaking of good ladies, kind ladies, sweet ladies.
Yes, all of those things. Anyway,
She's not talking to us though.
No,
Came in and say no. We don't have a game tonight.
Yes,
who said that?
You did.
No, I did
Nope.
not.
No, next week. This week's all combat.
We fighting.
Yeah, after this we won't be back for 3 weeks. But in 3
I made
weeks,
arrangements to do something tonight.
Well,
that's okay.
That's all right.
I'm gonna die anyway, right?
You can die anyways. It'll be all right.
Oh no! If you got something set up, go ahead, lady. No
I'm
worries.
gonna go see Avatar. Somebody was
would you
gonna
do
come
that?
pick me up.
Well, no, you should do that.
Just for the hell of it.
Go do
No,
that.
Just to get
Yeah.
out of the house.
Yeah, you should go do
No,
that. Enjoy.
I heard there was something about that movie. Like, forget if it was something. If there were good parts of it, but I'm not sure.
This one is
I'm
getting pretty heavily trashed where the other two weren't. But it doesn't matter. I mean, people go to Avatar because it's pretty, and it is pretty, and that's
Yeah, it's
fine.
pretty.
Yeah,
I like to see the
yeah. I mean,
stuff.
it's not a movie that's going to stick with you. And the reason why we can't name any characters' names is because, well, they're these weird-looking alien creatures, and humans are all the bad guys, right? So, of
Yeah,
course, no one identifies with it, but it is gorgeous. I mean, the only sad actual only sad thing about it, James Gunn's politics aside, is that guy
yeah,
has poured so much money into innovating and literally upgrading filmmaking. Kind of like we've seen George Lucas and other people do, right? But it might be all for naught because the
yeah,
AI revolution is on top of us, man. It's actually kind of sad because he is upping the game. 100% James Gunn is doing that. And yeah, no, of course, people will go see those movies because they are beautiful, but they're never going to attach themselves to it because, well, they're weird alien people and the humans are just the bad guys.
and humans. I was watching a video from somebody. It's like the humans didn't do anything wrong.
Well,
They didn't.
they've
the
been doing what they always do,
the rule
wanting
of
to take
acquisition.
over. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, the process that it was done
the
by
resources.
was.
Yeah,
Right. Well,
I mean,
keep in mind that Cameron's whole point here is to change the world and make us all realize that global warming is real and poor Native Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
My people got what they deserved, Chester. I said it before, I'll say it again.
Yeah, no. They same with the Aboriginals and other places. They did nothing with it. Then the foreigners came in and did something with it, and now those actual Aboriginals are doing so much better than they ever have. That is all true. But he put a little bit of a niche in there in the fact that their planet Pandora is alive and
Wow.
sentient.
Ours might be too.
Maybe.
I said it.
The old timers think that for sure. They
The
didn't even
ancients sure
name it.
think that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although the transition from its name to it being sentient was a very long gap.
Mhm.
Yeah, a super long gap. Because the oldest name we could, do you guys know what the oldest name for Earth is?
Tell me.
Ki.
Key.
hmm as
like
in,
Like a lock?
key.
no, as in
Like a lock?
Ki. No.
Yeah.
What
You
it,
mean like the Japanese, or is it Chinese key?
no, that would be Chi.
Key.
But
Mhm.
and the Japanese do say ki. But no, what it's a old Mesopotamian word which means cleaved. Because in their stories, our planet was struck and badly damaged and literally cleaved open at its belly. Um, and they call it the cleaved planet. It was kind of interesting these days. If you take a look at our planet and you take the water off, it ain't round, buddy. Our
It's
planet,
kind of broken.
it's incredibly so, and it rather does look cleaved. But anyway, that's the oldest name we have, Key. And then as literally thousands of years went by, someone put Ia on it to mean the sentient or a thing that has thought or a thing that is. And we got Kia, and then of course we have Gia or Gaia, right?
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. But
hey, Papa Gary.
yeah, so you never know. Maybe
Hello.
that is true. Nevertheless, you know, I think the Avatar movies are beautiful. I've only seen the first one. I didn't really get around to watching the second one, although I did watch two movies, guys.
Hmm.
Oh, what'd you watch? What do you
Oh,
got?
Something horror, probably.
I watched Sisu Road to Revenge. I
How'd
saw
you
the
feel?
first one. Oh, the first one was so epic. It's actually a lot better than John Wick series, but the second
Wait a
one
minute.
not as much.
Wait a minute. Let's calm down there, Chester. That's a big statement you just made.
Have you watched Sisu?
No.
Yeah, well, then I have.
But isn't it just another "Let's Kill Nazis" movie?
Nah,
The first one.
kinda. The second one
The
is Let's
second
Kill
one is
Russians. Yeah.
Soviets. I'm down for that. I can watch. I'm just tired of the. I'm tired of the Nazis always being the bad guy. Like,
Well,
not that they're not bad guys. It's just pick another one. The Soviets, we can use them. They're
the
pretty evil.
the first one was much more of a movie, where the second one was really a series of vignettes. But no, I mean, yeah, I guess they're Nazis, but it's not really about that. It's
Mm-hmm.
basically take John Wick, replace the dog with gold.
Okay. Well, I'm
Okay.
much more interested in a dog.
And the Nazis aren't being Nazis, ideologically. They're like, oh, that's a lot of gold. We want that.
So they're being Nazis.
They're being
They
humans,
did a
yeah.
lot of that too.
And well, sisu is a Scandinavian word, particularly Finnish, I guess, but it means pure, raw, courageous tenacity.
Mhm.
So he's not. His name isn't Sisu. He is the Sisu, right?
I see.
But what the movie does along the way, it's just an action movie, right? It does kind of portray the idea, war kind of sucks.
Yep.
It does that a little bit, but it's just an excellent little movie. And of course, it was a little sleeper hit. And then the second one came out. Like I said, it's nowhere near as good as the first one. But it's not even a real movie. It's just like really kind of a bunch of violent vignettes. But the first movie is better than John Wick for sure. Yeah, no
I'm
question.
gonna have to watch it just to
Yeah,
disprove you.
you might become a true believer. Anyway, we got people here. Hello, peoples.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a question before our 15 minutes is up.
Oh yeah.
So I have been seeing a lot of stuff, and I'm sure I'm going to trigger GOP, but
Oh, trigger me. Oh no.
I've seen a lot of stuff that's saying that the AI bubble is going to pop soon.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for what, 3 years now? So we'll
That
see.
they're like burning money to keep it going. And I'm
It's going to
like,
change. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
and then also, apparently, China came out with its own like SWIFT or something that's better at transferring money nationally. I mean,
Well,
not
into
nationally.
China's pocket, you mean?
Yeah, like this thing they set up for Africa, whereas normally it takes, our system that runs on dollars. I forget what it's called. Is it like Swifty or something?
No, it's Swift. It's the
It's the
Swift
Swift
system.
system. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it takes like a month or something, but theirs takes like 7 seconds.
I mean, there is some modernization issues. The problem is anything that's going to be transacted China controlled, or anything that's going to be transacted in renminbi. That's their. I forget their renminbi is their international currency, right?
Right.
Or their digital currency. Anything that's transacted in Chinese currency in general, though, is it just you can't trust them to be like actual honest partners in that exchange. Not that we're the best. We're probably the best of the options, but not that we're perfect. But I would not trust
No,
the
well,
Chinese with
not at
their
all. And they
with
can't.
any sort of
Yeah.
system.
And they can't substantiate it either.
Yeah.
But do keep in mind the Brexit thing, which not Brexit, BRICS thing that no one wants to talk about anymore is a thing. Russia
the
and India
new
particularly, and they just have to deal with China. But yeah, it's a thing. It was allowed to be come into existence. Isn't going to go away that easily. But anybody and their brother knows right well you don't do business with China. You don't.
Yeah.
That's why every company in the world is leaving China. That's why all the African countries which they bamboozled are just turning their back on their debts. And because of the climate in the West, they might be allowed to do that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a long conversation, for 2 minutes, Puffin. I mean,
Yep.
geez,
We do not have time.
goodness gracious.
but I like understanding.
Yeah. The other
Because that's
movie I
not my
saw.
wheelhouse, so I like
Uh,
knowing things.
Well, that's fair. But the other question, the other movie I saw was the Running Man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well,
The new
I've
one or the
only
old
seen
one?
the
I've
new
only
one,
seen the
the new one.
original one, so
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the original.
Well, this
yeah.
one, I imagine, I didn't read it, but I imagine this is more accurate to Stephen King's book. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's basically a Antifa communist wet dream.
Mm.
So that's that. It's an Ernard, kill the rich, feed the poor type of concept. And I'm assuming that's probably what King had written originally. Um, but I mean,
Mhm.
it's all right.
Yeah, you know what was really weird because I'd watched Blade Runner and then later I read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep,
Mm,
and the book is very different than the movie.
of course, yeah.
Like there's tons of like weird plot points in the book. Like
Well, it's
I much prefer the movie than the book.
it's more streamlined. Yeah, Philip K. Dick
Yeah.
is a weird fella,
He
or he was
yeah,
a
I've
weird
read
fella.
like 3 of his books
Yeah,
and it is definitely he definitely has some
issues.
strange stories.
I'd say he has issues. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Like King, he's got issues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Much rather go the
Usually the ones that
Asimov
have issues
normal guy
write some things.
or
Mhm.
Arthur C. Clarke, another normal guy. Anyway, are we ready?
Or Vern.
No, we just lost Lady. I don't know where she went.
We did
Well,
lose
she said
Lady.
we didn't lose her. She said she had to go, dude.
Oh.
She's
Yeah.
going to see
She did?
Avatar. Yeah,
Oh,
What?
okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
it's all your fault.
I know. I don't know how,
Well,
but it
Not
is.
really, but why not? Might as well
Yeah.
blame you.
Merry
But
Christmas, GOP. It's your fault.
Yep. Apparently, I didn't even know she. Well, I think I jumped in after she mentioned herself leaving, so that's why I was
yeah,
like.
I think so.
Anyways. Yeah.
Anyways, alrighty. So let me go ahead and do this. That's all right. We can still do our thing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I got that. Everything's good. All right, we're good to go. All right. Now, when we last left off, what were you guys doing?
We had just found out the location of Mother Saba
Mhm.
in District 1, and we were told that it was very dangerous, but I mean, she's our main target, and this is a great way to end the year, is to go and attempt to take her down. So
And
yeah,
we
we're
started
we're
calling in all our allies, including
yep, we're
Cat
calling in
Gates'
our
husband.
favors.
All right. So you've learned that Mother Saba is in Zone 1. And therefore, you want to wrap that up and get the Mother Saba and try to have some closure for your characters' endeavors. Now, therefore, what do you know about Zone 1?
We know it is
Field.
incredibly dangerous. It is where all the big heroes and villains are duking it out.
That's true, and it's way larger than any other zone,
Mhm.
taking up a huge chunk of the northwestern map. But why? Now, the problem is, as you try to get some research and get some information and get ready to go in there, you don't really know why. It is a wicked classified,
Mm.
and you do not have clearances. So I guess the very first thing we need to figure out is how are you going to get in there?
My car can stealth.
Is that it?
So,
Everyone piles into the Blue Ape Mobile.
yeah, yeah, I mean, I think it should fit everyone as far as I know. So,
It
Hey,
should,
we
yeah.
okay.
Duke is has been called away on another mission.
Duke decided to walk.
Oh, well, that is something Duke would do, wouldn't it? Yeah. Uh,
Uh,
all right. So you guys all just pile into the vehicle, and we just have our Grandpa on Vacation. We have Onyx. We have Cascade, and we have a Puffin. All righty.
Oh.
So you guys pile in the car and go ahead.
We also have Cascade's husband, right?
Dewey.
Yes.
Okay.
Torrent. I put his sheet in the chat, Chester, in the RPG chat.
Okay.
All right. We got Torrance. We
He's
got everybody.
pretty strong. I had
Nice.
some really good rolls.
Okay. Cool. So we know her. Well, we know her supposed location. We have an address. What we are going to do is we will definitely have my machines scan it. My drones scan the building to see kind of.
You have to get into the zone, dude.
Yeah. Now we're heading into the zone. We piled into the car. We're heading there.
All right. So now, even though your zone is right next to it, you can't get to it through your zone because it has been blockaded. So you head down and then over and then back up. And as you're approaching the zone, there is a wall that's not completely constructed, but it is constructed enough to be a deterrent. And
What's
there
this
is
wall made out of?
anything they could get a hold of.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you notice at least 3 of those vehicles. You picked them up. I'm joking, but they're making out whatever they get a hold of. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a flying car. It flies. So can I fly over the wall?
You can give it a try, sure.
Well, I was just going to suggest I turn everybody into gas and we just phase right through it. Because I can do that now.
And you could do that from the blockade wall, the wall on your side.
Yep.
Because your zone has a natural wall to it with a highway that is coming down from the north, goes through the edge of your zone, and that's literally the border of your zone is that highway. And it's a major part of the wall that's blocking entry into that zone.
Well, I mean, if you can turn us all into gas, as long as I can still operate my drones, then I don't really care. So
yeah, you can.
Yeah,
I can still talk on comms, so I don't see any reason why you couldn't use your tech.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that, Chester. Let's go right through it.
Go
the
ahead.
Biggest thing I ever turned into gas at once.
Everything.
Everything
Chester,
in the vehicle.
You should have named this episode "A Bad Case of Gas."
I can edit things.
All right. You want me to roll for it? I'll roll for it right now, right to your face.
Yeah, please.
Hang on, I'm using Spirit for show.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happens if I roll low. It just fails, I guess.
Yeah, but just like.
Oh no, I should be all right. Let's see. I have 40. Put all my Spirit at it. That'll get me a yellow. Easily.
Do we need a yellow?
I don't know, but that would get me a yellow.
Have you finished that power stunt yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I bought it straight up. Remember, I bought it straight up last time.
Oh, that's right. You did. That's right. You did. Yeah. Yeah. No, yellow's fine. He turns you all into gas, and it feels funny.
You're like, ooh.
And it has an odor.
Well, it's neon. It doesn't, but sure.
Okay.
Well, no, neon does have a smell, actually.
It's completely inert.
I've smelled
any smell you smell, they've added to it.
All right, fine. It might have been the homeless guy next to the sign.
Or it could just be the vandal who kind of smells.
That's true. That's true.
It could be.
All right, so you were all gaseous. You're in your zone, and we're not in a vehicle, and you are you're trying to enter the zone. So there is a blockade. There is the actual solid concrete wall support of the highway, or there's just flying over it, because being a gaseous form does allow one natural move. It's not fast, but it does allow natural flight.
Yeah, I mean, I can still go. I can go decently fast, but not as fast as anything else.
No, they're going to be limited, but I mean, it doesn't matter
unless there's a stiff breeze.
They'd have to stay. I would imagine they'd have to stay close to me, or else,
Yeah.
bad things might happen.
Sure. You're like a bubble, and I'm sure
Hmm.
there's a range on that on the
Hmm.
list. But anyway, how are we doing it?
Uh, I mean, we can just go right. Well, we could go over. We can go up
Yeah.
and see what we're looking at least, and then go over.
All right, so you fly up and you look into the zone, and you've kind of seen edges of it as you because you do have your MPV as you're flying in and out anyway. And like I said, this zone stretches much further than your zone. And you've seen it, and as I said before, it looks basically post-apocalyptic. There's a lot of destruction in there. But as you're looking at it, you, Mr. Person who turned everyone gaseous, give me a wisdom roll.
Wisdom roll coming in hot. That should do it.
Nice.
93. That should do it.
That'll do it. Um,
Yeah.
you notice that there is an extreme amount of electrical, well, from your point of view, because you are an electric person, electrical disturbance.
Hmm.
There is some manner of dome within the dome over this area.
Interesting. An electrical field.
Something akin to it. Yeah.
Curious. All right. Yeah. There's some sort of electrical interference, heavy electrical interference in this area. It feels like almost like a force field type deal.
Yeah. And you
Now
feel
I've
that you probably don't want to go through that in gaseous form.
No, 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 not a good idea. That would hurt.
okay. So my question, like, I feel like we should have at least been warned about these sort of like at least if there's a barrier in place.
Yeah, but you weren't.
That seems okay. All right. It just seems like an oversight. All right. Anyways, though. Uh.
Maybe they don't like us.
No, they don't want us here.
Well, yeah, but I mean, then just say like, "Hey, this is extra quarantined off because we got things. So if you fly over it, you're gonna crash or something." I don't know, but
I
anyways,
mean,
okay,
what
we'll
they
find another way
Well,
in. We can.
the MPV is restricted from movement. You know that.
Mhm.
Yep. Question, Chester. You said it's electrical. This field.
Yeah.
Can I disrupt it with my
No.
electricity powers?
So
No, well, no, as you kind of ponder this and kind of reach out with your abilities as you would, give me another. This would be an intelligence roll, and you
An
can add your
intelligence roll.
arcane, by the way.
Okay. So what is her? I think she's just got a regular old 8. Where is she? Where's my dang
well,
thing?
we know he can seep through concrete.
I can.
So
Well, now so can you. You're gas.
yeah,
Logic. Yeah, just an 8. So here we go.
become the fart.
One column. I think I only have one column shift with her because I only have arcane +1, right? Let me make sure. I do. Okay. Oh, I say that did it. That should be a yellow right there.
It's it's bizarre to you, but you are well studied. You're literally an arcane. But it's oddly Enochian.
Hmm. Evil.
Well,
Interesting. Well, it's
neutral.
probably evil. Yeah. Uh. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want to mess with that.
No.
So what I'm going to do is okay. So how far in is this? Is it like right there, or can we get through the original wall, or get over it?
Well, you're up in the air looking
Hmm.
at the zone through this dome.
Okay. So the dome's right there, so we can't even get through that, and it's all the way down into the ground and everything, right? I'm assuming it's a full sphere,
Uh, no, it's not.
so we can go under it.
You could go, yeah, you could go under it or just through the concrete, the highway
Yeah.
blocks. Yeah.
Let's do that then.
that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Right on through. It's gonna
So,
feel weird, everybody. That's what I say to them.
yeah, and it does feel weird, but it doesn't feel painful. And you find
No.
yourself on the other side. And of course, you're wondering why this dome wasn't more sophisticated to go all the way down like you had
Right.
suggested.
Mhm.
But you'll learn along the way why.
We'll figure it out.
Anyway, you're in this zone, and uh, when you get in, even though it does look a lot of destruction, dystopian from the outside, it does. It's worse when you're inside. This Enochian field seems to be creating a bit of a bit of an illusion as well, because as you're standing here on the other side of the concrete, blocking for the highway, you're looking at a vista in front of you of crumbled and destroyed buildings. There are vehicles twisted and wrecked all around you and in front of your vision. But there's also like this weird, I don't know, it almost looks like you get a bad cut and the scab and the blood scabs over, kind of clinging to a lot of the surfaces here. And
Ooh.
it has a smell. And around you are puddles of rain. We did have rain last night, but the rain is mixed with viscera and various other organic compounds, and there is a very palpable smell.
Mm.
And yes, I did put those two words together.
Palpable.
Yeah.
It's not every day you get to say palpable.
No, or smell in the same sentence.
Nope.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's
Kind
almost
of
like
like
you're.
it would. It's kind of like it would be going into Anderson Cooper's apartment.
Oh no!
Oh no! Don't do
You don't
that.
need those
Don't
organic
do that.
compounds.
Never go there.
Yeah. Anyway, but so here you are.
Okay.
Here we are.
Are you ready for this, Gary? You're not in retirement land anymore, Gary.
Okay. Where's the big one?
Would you guys like to be materialized?
Hey, I have a question. If I go to the bathroom in gas form, does it just kind of float away and the rest of me turn solid?
No,
That's
it just
right.
becomes one with your being.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
You see The
reabsorb it.
Fly? You ever watch The Fly?
Yeah.
Turn back normal then.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, you're standing on the very edge. There's a concrete blocking for the highway right behind you. It's quite a large facade, but we've all seen these before. And you have this, dystopian vista in front of you. And
Beautiful.
also auditory impulse. There is gunfire of all kinds going off in different parts in the distance. There are projectile weapons, there are energy weapons, there are screams and roars, and yeah, it's an active place.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna de-gasify everybody now that we're through, so they can actually do stuff. Because while I can do stuff in gas form, they can't. Aside move around, basically. So they're all gonna get rematerialized, and yeah, we got to see if we can find Mother Saba. I'm assuming she has something to do with this electromagnetic force field situation that's going on.
Well,
We got to find
you
her, see if we can track it down.
you don't know, but this is bizarre to you because keep in mind when you first came in, episode 1. I will refresh your memories. Episode 1, session 1, when we came in before the actual lockdown took place, you were in zone 2 and you were told that zone 1 was a place where there was the heaviest fighting in the city because they were pushing against the magia, the mafia and organized crime had kind of been cornered up into that area, and that's really what was going on. It was a fight against the literal organized criminals of Chicago. It's what was going on, and this doesn't look like that.
No,
So
looks like a little bit something else.
it does.
Yeah, I say we get investigating here.
Well, we know we have an address.
We can head there. Go
Yeah.
scout it out. Can his drones get through that force field?
Can his drones get through that force field? I'm assuming. Well, I'm assuming you gaseous them with you. That
Oh,
was
if
If
he
they were with
can, then yeah. If he
if they
can,
were
I didn't.
if they were with us, yeah, absolutely. Anything that was
Okay.
with us,
well,
they
they're
took. I took
material,
with.
so there's no reason he
Yeah,
can't do that. Um,
yeah,
we do understand that superhero and magic and fantasy games aren't real science, right? So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's magic, Chester. I
it's
can do what I
magic.
want.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we could take him with us, then we would have. So yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So you're going to head to this address. It might be a little difficult, but you do have a map, a former map of where it should be, so that helps. But how are you going to go about getting there? You're standing in this hellscape. What would you
Mhm.
like to do to get there? On foot, just a normal human walking. You're looking at about close to an hour walk.
How long if we were gas? That's
Oh,
probably safer
not
too.
about the same. Gas is not speedy for you. It's not a fast movement. Yeah,
Okay.
it is
I
not.
have to stay focused on you guys too. I'd imagine to keep
Yeah,
me
yeah,
that way.
yeah. And he'd have to he would be at your pace, not his.
Mhm.
But yeah, gas
What
is a handy thing, but it's not quick in that regard. Yeah.
is everyone's speed?
Well, Torrent can fly really, really fast when he's in Human Torch mode.
Okay.
Uh, but I don't want him to go off in this, especially in this zone, all by himself. He
No,
can
he
No,
still be
but
wouldn't do
hurt.
that.
no, I can fly really fast, and I could probably carry. Uh, I can carry one of our party members. I can carry the 401 KO.
Well, their
So
slowest character here is probably Bahama Joe, and or Puffin.
Yeah, yeah.
So
well, here's the thing. So I pick up one of our team members, and Torrent can pick up another team member, and then
I
Well,
don't
he
we can.
know.
can't
Whoa,
because
he can't. Yeah,
he's all fire.
yeah. That
That's
wouldn't
Oh,
be
he's
why.
good.
fire.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
it's
We
Human
we
Torch.
no. Let him pick up Puffin.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you forget my hammer gives me regeneration.
That's
He can pick
true.
me
He
up.
needed a shower anyway.
It'd
That's
be a
fair.
pretty miserable way to travel. You would be literally
Mhm.
burning the whole time.
But how quickly does he fly? Because he could get
He
us.
goes. He goes where I have it in his little thing I put in here. Where is it? He goes. Oh, come on. Where is it? Did I not put the? I know I did. Yeah, 375 miles per hour
Yeah,
is
it
his
doesn't
max
matter.
speed.
You're not going to emulate one of your party
Yeah.
members.
Yes.
So we gotta
He goes
move this.
fast.
Yeah. But the point is, we gotta. Yeah. Okay. So
So what I would think is he and his wife Cascade can both. She can be in gas form. He can be in Human Torch mode. They can be the eyes in the sky. The drones can go scout as far away as they can,
2
and that way we
miles.
have, yeah, we can. Well, they don't necessarily have to go that far, but they can go out so we know what's coming. Um, and then you're probably invisible, knowing you. So I
yeah.
would imagine you're going to stay that way. And then our two heavies can stay relatively on the ground. And if it takes us a while, it takes us a while because they don't even know we're here, as far as we know. We don't even know Mother Saba knows we're here. That's what we're after.
No, there's no reason she would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
So we
no
have
one
time.
knows you're here.
Right, we're not supposed to
No,
be. We're
no, we
breaking the
did
rules.
tell. Didn't we tell before we left
We
headquarters?
told him where she was, but I don't think we told him we were necessarily going to go
Oh,
there.
no,
Or if
Well,
no,
we
he
did, it
said.
was
no,
like,
no,
Wait,
hold on.
go
You
ahead.
did tell him that, but he told you specifically, don't go there.
Yeah.
he recommended against it.
No,
Yep.
I didn't recommend shit.
Okay.
I said don't go there.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I thought you said. All right, that's from what I was remembering. I thought it was more of like a
Suggestion.
suggestion of like it's not safe kind of
Gary,
thing. But
Gary,
Yes.
you need to buy your boys some Q-tips.
okay, that's what I thought he said before. My bad. Well, we're here now.
Yeah, so go ahead and get to it. What are you doing? Tell them what you're doing.
All right. we're moving. We're moving the slower way, I guess.
So how are we moving? Give me a exact thing. Puffin is just kind of walking along with a hammer on the shoulder. 401k, is that it? Is that the name of the character?
401
401
KO.
KO.
Well, 401k. I'm just going to say Gary or Bahama Joe.
Probably
So
easier.
Bahama is trudging along with Puffin, and they're on the ground just walking along. You guys are heading, as straight a course as you can. Where are you precisely, Thundera, since you're playing two characters today?
Okay. Our boy Torrent can kind of just be sweeping around, the area within
So he's
within
flying.
eye line.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fired up, flying, and then Cascade is going to be floating basically above them near the edge of the dome. As far because she doesn't want to obviously touch the dome, but she also
Okay.
doesn't want to get got
GOP.
very easily.
I'm flying up above my allies on the ground. Although, honestly, if we're all moving slow, we should just gas us all because we're at the same speed either way. That'd be smart. But okay, I'm flying
But
above.
you can't be invisible in gas.
Oh,
And if
okay.
need be, I can always come down and heal and gas somebody and get them out of the way.
Yeah, I'm basically
Okay.
I'm gonna be flying above the people on the ground, invisible.
Okay. So you guys are moving along, guys on the ground. You're just trudging, and you see them all lift in the air and start, doing what they said they're doing. The person who is the fastest and therefore out doing his sweep would be Torrent.
Mhm.
And I'm you guys on the ground. You just be patient. Person who is fastest in the air. Uh, Give me a wisdom roll.
That would be Mr. Torrent. Hang on. Look at this. I have beautiful fire ones, Chester, just for him.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful fire.
I haven't even looked over there. Let me go take a look.
56. Let me
Oh.
look at his things because I think he has really
nice.
good
Yeah, there you
wisdom.
go.
Yeah, he has excellent wisdom, so I think he should be all right.
Excellent. Sure. 56 is definitely a green, and that's all you need. You're just observing here.
Okay.
As you take off real fast, and we'll say you have the instant acceleration aspect to your power. Let's just give you that for fun.
I like that.
Because your intention is to be fast. Because usually, when you have a flying character, speed is little by even as speedster, it's little by little unless you have that caveat. But we'll give it to you.
Mhm.
So you just kind of bang off to get ahead of everyone and just scout ahead, right?
Yep.
And you see. As you're flying up almost instantly, now of course you move very quickly, you see what seems to be these wisps of energy, like little clouds almost, rising out of various parts of the ruins and just coming at you at radical speed. They're like on
Excellent.
you instantly. Um, and the other flyers are having something similar happen. So everybody who's in the air, you have these wispy things coming at you and just attacking you, and they're like speed of light fast. They're on you instantly. Give me an initiative, the three of you. You guys on the ground are fine.
Okay.
Have a beer.
Hooray!
Chester, I don't think. Let's see. Well, I mean, we'll see because his initiative's crazy. It's even crazier than hers. Where is it? Right
I
up there.
didn't give them. I
57.
mean, they are going to have a high in just because of their speed, but it's not. Well, I don't know. It is pretty ugly.
All right.
Yeah,
This is his.
maybe you
Or no,
guys
that's
can't.
hers.
Maybe you can't win this. Yeah, you probably can't win this thing.
That's hers, and then his is.
If they're going speed of light, then yeah. Oh, definitely
Yeah,
not.
their power. It gets at 50 gets added automatically just
Whoops! I
before I even
accidentally hit.
calculate.
What? How did
Wow.
that happen?
Nope, he wins.
He wins.
I accidentally hit the thing twice. My bad.
That's a win.
Hang on, I'll do it again. Yeah, that would be a win. He's not that fast. I wish, but he's not that fast.
The orc was that fast.
There you go. Oh, they both got 66. How about that?
Yeah,
Husband and
nice.
wife.
It'd be
Alrighty.
better if he got 69.
Doesn't matter.
and let's see, and it's just GOP and nobody else, right? So you only
Yep.
ones in the air. Um, these things are on you instantly, and they're incredibly fast, and they just start basically trying to grapple you. So
Mm.
let me do that. Okay.
Oh no.
So the first one we'll say is on Cascade. Misses.
She
You each
dodges it.
have 3 of them on you, so let me just get that done. Uh,
That one hit.
Second one definitely get 81 under grappling though, and these things do have a a bonus to grapple, although their strength isn't very much, so it's only sitting under remarkable, right? Even
Mm.
with the bonus.
Mm.
But an
Mm.
81 is a yellow, and if we look under grappling, a yellow is a partial hold. All right, and the third one. So you're not you're in this. Another one has a partial hold, so they're basically clung to you, but they're not
Yep.
keeping you from moving or doing anything. You're not locked down, is my point.
Okay.
But you do have one of them that are clung onto you, 2 of them that are clung onto you. Let
Okay.
me do the same thing for Cascade. Oh no, excuse me, Torrent.
Torrent. My
Okay.
goodness, look at this boy's rolls today.
These look like creatures.
Well, I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
37 probably didn't do anything because
No,
it's
it
only a
didn't.
remarkable. So, yeah, and a green, if you learn it on grappling, is a miss. So, you only have 1 on Cascade. So, 1 on Torrent. So, 2 on Cascade, 1 on Torrent, and GOP, same thing. That is a partial. That is a miss.
Oh my goodness.
And
Oh
that
goodness.
is probably just a partial, though. I don't think that's a red. It's not.
What's
It
up?
is not. Okay. So as these kind of wispy, cloudy energy things come at you,
Mm.
and as they kind of get close to you, they reach out and they take on a humanoid type of form, like a gaseous type of form. And when they cling on to you, they become even more substantial. And what they look
Mm.
like is kind of little hairless gremlins,
Yep.
right? So Cascade has 2, Torrent has 1, and I believe GOP has 2. Onyx has 2, right? Right.
I guess so.
Yeah. Now, like I said, they haven't been able to wrap you up in such a way that you guys can't do anything. They're
Yep.
literally just clung to you. That's it. So you have free motion. And all that's it. They're just clung onto you. They Nothing else happens. They don't do any kind of damage. Now, you guys on the ground, you see this as they lift off and start doing their thing, scouting and and airily doing their thing. You see them get attacked by this stuff. Now, you're not on the ground. You're not being attacked by anything.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Well, we probably wouldn't. Well, I know I would notice it because I'm not that far away from them.
Yeah, no, you would. That's right. Only Torrent, because he does move so fast. But anyway,
Yep.
you guys get to take your action. So you have these kind of ghostly gremlin things latched onto you pretty
Mm.
successfully. What would you like to do?
That's a good question. What would I like to do? Um. Hmm. Okay,
It's
so
effect.
Torrent has 1 grabbing him but not holding him. Uh,
Yeah, it's
how
all the same.
fast?
Yeah,
How fast can he move since you gave him that instant motion or whatever you called it,
his full
explosive
speed.
movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Ooh, can he? I want to try with his full speed. Let me ask: how close are all of these to each other? These strings, basically.
They're not strings. They're little gremlins, little like
Boy, but they
ghostly
didn't you say they
gremlins.
were like wisps that flew
They
up and
were
grabbed him?
initially little motes
I
of
see.
light that
So
were
they
coming
fully
out of the.
materialized now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um. Okay. I mean, if it's right on him, I don't see any reason why he can't try to burn it.
You could try to
He's in.
attack it. You could have tried to
He's in
escape it,
fire
meaning
form.
like push it off. Yes, you are in fire form, and it doesn't seem to care.
Hmm. So Probably doesn't even get hurt by fire then. Um,
It's just meant to keep things on the ground. I'm pretty sure it's just like they're
Probably.
It's my Sturge.
yes.
Is he? So there's buildings around, right?
Oh yeah.
How close can he land on one?
Oh, easily. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna fly on down and land on the nearest building.
Okay.
That's what he's gonna do with his turn, and then hold his action. And then his wife, since she's got two of them on her, is gonna do the same if she can, and put up her shield when
Okay.
she lands.
Okay.
And
So
that's it.
you land and hold your action against these things that are
Right.
on you, and okay. All right. She puts up her shield, and okay, shield up. But you still have little ghost gremlins glommed onto you.
And she's gonna try and shock the one of them that's on her and see if it does anything. Because she can do two actions. She's multi-action.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
La!
Now you need a yellow for this.
Oh
Just keep
my
that in mind.
God! How about 100? How about a straight 100, Chester?
Nice.
All righty.
Okay.
So take your 50 karma.
He's like, all righty.
No, take your 50 karma. And you
It's my karma.
strike it right in its eyeballs, and it doesn't even seem to know it's being electrically charged.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah, but you do get
It's
the
50?
karma though. Yep, 50. Yeah.
Okay.
Does anything happen? You said you went to the ground.
Yeah, well, I'm on these buildings.
Okay.
I didn't go all the way back to the ground. But they came out of what we thought they came out of, like, the buildings, so.
They did. They rose up out of the carnage. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
GOP.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to break their grapple on me, I guess.
Sure. So you want to do an escape? Go ahead.
Yep. I'm guessing that's under my. Is that my
Strength.
muscle?
Strength. Muscle. Yeah.
Okay, muscle.
That was my
Okay.
first 100.
All right. That's
It
only
is nice
remarkable.
feeling, man.
That's okay.
Especially in this game, it's 5 times less likely than on a 20-sided, right?
Ooh, that'd be
Right.
a yellow.
Okay, so a yellow under escaping is an escape.
Excellent.
And you only had one on you, so you're able to get it off of you. But it is floating in the air next to you as you're moving, so you are able to detach it.
And
Good
I will
job.
go to the ground. I will move to the ground by the rest of my party members who are down there.
Okay, so you move down. New initiative.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, no, it's not the right one. Everyone rolling for this?
No, just you guys.
All right.
I'm drinking beer. Don't give me that nonsense.
Yeah, you guys are
I don't
good.
think. Yeah, I don't think I can beat you with that much
No,
speed.
but like GOP said, these are grounders.
Nope. Nope.
As long
All
as
right.
we don't fly, they'll leave us alone.
They will. The one that was on you, GOP, it now that you're on the ground, it's disinterested, and it just goes flying off into the distance. And as it goes, it becomes a motor light again, right? Instead of this physical gremlin form. The two that are on Cascade, she landed and she tried to zap one, didn't do any damage. Do you have any resistance to electricity yourself?
She has her shield up, but other than that, no.
Oh, well, that's not going to matter. They're inside the shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have any resistance to magic or electricity or anything like that?
Not to my knowledge. Let me check.
No, that's fine. It's not automatic. These things that are just grabbed onto you, they just discharge themselves, and they explode into an electrical charge at you, and they do 20 damage each. So 20 and
Okay.
20 ramps up to 30. So you take 30 points of damage from these little little electrical fireworks that just go off on you. Torrent has the same thing happen, but of course he's only one. So it's 20 points of electrical damage. Now, is he have any protection against energy or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
And yeah, you don't see any. Now you kind of now that you know what they look like, what you thought were kind of floating embers in the air, you notice
Mm.
are actually, well, there are some of those too. Are actually these little motes that are kind of flying all over the place like little lightning bugs.
Right. Okay. Well, since those are off of us, are we out of combat now?
You
Because they
are.
blew up. Okay.
Well, I mean, you guys are on the ground. You landed,
Yeah.
so you're not in the air.
She's gonna
So
phase through this building and go back to her party. Just phase right through it and go right back to them.
Okay.
Torrent, on the other hand, is stuck on the top of that building because if he takes off again, they're gonna come for him again. So we get over there, get near him. But as soon as she does, I'm just gonna heal myself back up.
No, sure. No, that's a handy little power you got there. All right, you guys move as a group, and you get over to where Torrent is. And how are we going to get him down?
She'll
All
phase
right,
on up and then phase him
yeah,
right
just
back
phase
down
him
with her.
right down.
inside the
Yeah, no big
building.
deal.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yep.
you guys are kind of standing outside this building. You're not that far in yet, obviously.
Mhm.
And of course, you see these little motes. Now that you recognize them, you see them flying above, but they seem to care nothing for the grounded peoples.
Yep.
But you guys are sitting up against this building that Torrent was on. Torrent, of course, had a much better view of this, but you all kind of see on the side ahead of you. Well, kind of ahead of you. There is a battle going on, and
Battle.
you see a bunch of kind of standard. I don't know if any of you have been part of it, but Omni does have a military division, right? A literal war division, which
Mhm.
you're not part of, right? You're part of the
Mhm.
policing detection group. You're not part of the Omni War, right? That's not who you are. Now, your
Right.
characters may well have been in that at one point. It's up to you. But you do see standard Omni gear. You have these tanks, which is interesting because they're using ground vehicles, and by this date of 2061, Omni usually uses the MPV tank, right? But that's not what's being used here. They're using ground tanks, a little bit old school. And there's a full-on battle, and they seem to be fighting. Gee, I guess the best way to explain it is ghostly angels.
Mhm.
Well, it seems like a whole bunch of not our problem.
And they're not, they're one another strange thing, because this is the future. There's from Omni, you don't see any energy weapons being used. It's all projectile. Now those things still exist, because they're effective. But Omni normally would be using some kind of energy weapon, right? These days,
Curious.
but they're not. They're all using projectile weapons, mortars, automatic weapon fire, and this battle is intense. There's probably only about 100 Omni here, which is a lot actually, because you don't know if they're powered or not. That are just they seem to be trying to take a building that these ghostly angels are holding.
Yep.
Okay,
Is that particular building of interest to us?
no, you're an hour away from Saba, dude.
Yep. Can we get around this battle?
Sure,
What do you
of
think? Do
course.
we help them or do we go around it?
Do they look like they're
How
losing?
long? Or is it just a stalemate?
It's more of a stalemate, yeah.
Oh, they're good then.
Yeah, I mean, if they were
So
getting their butts
says the
kicked, we'd
Vandal.
jump in. Yeah. But if we're not supposed to really be here, anyways.
Yeah,
Who
so we don't
knows if
want
they
to
would
give it
even
away
like
that
go?
we're here.
Well, no, it's who knows if we're not authorized to be here. Who knows how they'd even react to us? You know. They could just be like kill everything on sight. We don't know.
Yeah, and keep in mind that is omni military, and whether your character is involved with that at some time in the past or not, probably not. Maybe Puffin.
Yeah.
But they are no joke.
Nope.
Hmm.
They're
That is well
hardcore.
known. They have ended many wars in a matter of days around the planet.
Yeah, I say we go around it.
Yeah.
What's our paths look like, my drone friend?
You can try to go to the right and sweep around behind the battle, or the angel part of the battle, or you can go to the left and go around the omni part of the battle, or you can well, you're really going right. If you wanted to, you could go right or left and go a distance and then L in, as it were, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because keep in mind, you are currently on the very east side of the zone. This
Mm-hmm.
zone is probably on foot, a good hour and a half or 2 hours walking from one corner to another, walking, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is a very large zone. Of course, in an MPV, it would be pretty quick to cross, obviously. But it is a sizable area. Mother Saba is kind of three-quarters of the way up toward the northwest of the zone.
Okay.
Out in that area there were a lot of industry and fishing related stuff, because on the Great Lake,
Mm-hmm.
there is a lot more fishing goes on than people realize.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, don't
Absolutely.
any of you people in game that have been to Chicago shut up, because I don't know.
Okay, I'm shutting up.
This is my Chicago, right?
Yep. That a lot. It's in the future, the far future.
That's right. That's
Things
right.
change all the time.
Where
That's
there's
right.
actual fish.
Yeah.
It's only Asian carp, but they figured out how to
Yeah.
make it tasty.
They
Well,
mutated them into different fish.
some Japanese do eat koi. It's not very tasty, but some Japanese do. But
Well,
then
it's
again, the
fish.
Japanese even eat sunfish, though.
Well, no, there's a
Ooh.
whole like thing about like invasive Asian carp, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I know. I know. They are very hardy fish. But anyway, what are we doing?
Let's. I say we go behind the angels because I really want to stay away from other Omnicore involvement.
You know,
Okay, and you can give a wide berth. I'm not saying
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going
We're not going to
directly
be
behind
like
them.
up against it, just
No,
backs
no,
against
no,
the
no.
wall.
Okay,
I
so
have a plan. If we ever have to sneak anywhere, like over a great distance, I'm gonna have the 401k throw me. I kind of sneak the distance. You're gonna have to toss me.
oh,
He's
okay,
smaller
all
than
right.
you. He'd be the
Yeah, but
He's
dwarf.
strong.
that's the
He can
joke,
chuck
dude.
me.
That's the joke. That's the joke.
It'd be the reverse.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Don't
All
you
right.
dare to tell! Don't you dare to tell the elf!
That's right.
Yeah,
Lady will never let me hear the end of it.
yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
see
you know. Oh,
real
wow,
quick.
that. I shouldn't have said that. My brain is now exploding. No, because I've watched that Thunderbolts, right?
Oh no.
And no, actually, it's not a bad movie. It's endearing. It is endearing. But the problem is that little girl that they forced on us to be the new Black Widow, you know, she was chosen at the time where we can only have ugly girls. So it's not her fault, right? But the worst part of that whole thing is the dude that plays Red Guardian. I can't remember that actor's name. But
Eric, give me a water.
His Russian accent is very much what Americans think a Russian accent is. It's perfect, right? For that, it's actually more natural than you usually see with someone like what we see. However, the one that's playing Yelena, she's Russian, right? She's a Russian girl in Russia, raised by Russians. She sounds like a damn Mexican the whole time.
What?
Yeah, dude. It's not I don't know why they let her do that. It would have been better if she just spoke straight English, right? But she sounds, because she's trying to do a Russian accent, but it sounds Mexican. It's really bad, dude. It's really, really bad. But the movie is endearing, though. I get why it's kind of getting a little bit of cult feel on it. Nevertheless, sorry. So
Back on track.
you guys skirt around the battle, and the battle is ongoing, and you get past it, and you're just kind of moving along. And as you're been traveling about, I'd say 10 minutes past the battle, you come into an area and you see up ahead of you, there seems to be kind of like any of you ever play Fallout and you had the little makeshift town where they put buses and cars stacked up to make walls?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
like
say
that.
as I literally picked Fallout extra points if you get the reference to my dad's profile picture. But yeah, I do enjoy Fallout quite a bit.
Yeah, it was a fun game. Third one, I played the hell out of that. But nevertheless, you see this little encampment. It's not huge, but there is an encampment here. There seems to be a lot of activity. You can hear murmurs of voices and activity coming from inside. And there are people posted on the wall. And it seems that as you're looking at it, you're getting a mix of civilians and Omni are from what you can see on the wall and milling around outside. The gates are open, and it's not like it's under its assault or anything like that. Although there is a battle 10 minutes behind you going on, so people are milling around and seemingly living in this compound.
Drone scan of the building.
Your drones. I forgot about those. Yeah, those things can't stay in the air. They'll be constantly attacked by the
That's
gremlins.
fine. I mean, I'll keep them on the ground, but I can still manually have them scan up the building.
Sure, you can have them attached to whatever back mount they have on your costume.
Yeah, they're just kind of.
Yeah, you're just using. I get it. What are you scanning for?
I will scan for so this isn't where we're trying to go. This is just
Nope, you're
yeah,
about 50 minutes away from where you're trying to get.
okay. I'll just scan the building and see how many people are inside. Kind of just get a general view of like what's
About
there.
150 people in and around here. And your scanner, what kind of and I mean power type scanning abilities does it have? What is it? What does it do?
It has life sense and X-ray vision.
Okay, life sense. Give me a life sense roll, please.
Yeah, life detection up to 2 miles. All right.
And that's more detail than you think it is, though. What it can do.
Yeah. No, I know it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, 100.
Oh, nice.
That's the second 100 of the night.
50 karma for you. Yeah, that is true.
That's
You're kind of wasting them in the wrong places, but
you know what? I'll take them where I can get them.
All right.
Karma.
What you see in here are Omni humans. So they're either Omnicore or Omni forces, military. Your X-ray vision sees that most of these it's a mix of military and standard core members, but they're all human. There are no super powered ones. And all the humans in there are just that. They're just humans. So there's no powered person here.
Okay.
Excellent.
They seem to be just, Omni personnel and survivors, maybe.
Okay. We will. I guess we'll keep going.
So you go to skirt around it.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys want to take a right path around or a left path around?
Always go to
Left
the left.
is always go. See, Puffin knew. Puffin knew. Always go to the left.
Okay. As you go to the left and you're kind of parallel to the gate, it's a bit distant. You are skirting it. Everyone give me a wisdom roll, please.
Wisdom roll. No, that won't work. Let's clear all that.
Wisdom. That is a yellow.
Well, I don't think Torrent got his. Let's see if Whole Cascade gets
Nope.
hers. Cascade.
My dad got a green.
They're
Okay.
taking all the hundreds.
Again, I'm checking right now for you, Chester.
Actually,
Is there any modifiers to this?
No, it's
Would there be
just
any
a straight.
modifiers?
It's just straight.
The
You know,
negative.
observation roll.
Both
A
of my
surprise
characters
roll.
missed.
Oh, sorry, no, he got a white. He didn't get a.
Okay.
He was
I think
just
we all
under
got
it.
whites. Actually, we rolled horrible. Well, GOP got a 64.
No, no, I'm good. I got a yellow.
Buffin.
Oh, I got a 5.
Nice.
Oh no.
Now, Onyx has a bit of a problem. GOP. You see this thing right off, and no one else seems to be aware of it. They're probably all focusing on the gate they're trying to skirt. I'm going to give you one option to try to do something. You see something very large is about to move right in front of the party, heading toward that encampment. What would you like to do?
We gotta. It looks like it's something charging at us. Then yeah, I tell the party, look out.
I
and
would
now-
say I would use the word lurching, but okay.
Oh, lurching. Okay. I have the party move off to the side. Like I kind of nudge them off the side and point in that direction.
You
Well,
guys
I'll
are
tell 'em that,
frantically being shushed and moved off to the side. Does anyone resist?
No.
I've been shushed and moved ever since I got here.
That is true.
I tell them to look, essentially, because I don't know what this is yet.
You guys hunker down next to a rubble of a building. It looks like it used to be some manner of hot topic.
And nothing of value is lost.
And nothing of value was lost. And lurching by as GOP hunkers you all down, you see this giant, and I mean giant. I'd say it's probably upwards of near 20 feet tall. And it's coming right from the behind the building that you're hunkering aside now. And it's it's kind of like a very gaunt, spectral giant. It's very gaunt and kind of monstrous looking, and it's just loping. It's lurched out behind the building, and now it's starting to lope toward the compound, which the compound instantly goes into alert, which is a good 300 yards off to your right hand side right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, they look like they're going to be attacked. Clearly, this isn't a friendly thing to them. I say we wait till it's at the halfway point between us and the base, and then we start attacking it from behind.
Do?
Okay, we're on an agreement here. All right, that's what we're gonna do.
So you got to wait for it's 150 yards away from me before you engage.
Well, I want it to have to take some time to get back to us. Hopefully, get a free round. That's my goal. But because we can get shots off from behind and have to draw,
All
we
right.
want to draw it into us.
Sorry, ground and pound guys, you got no love today, man.
I just want to get an extra round off. Then they can come in. But this is me being tactical.
All right, those who can take range shots, take it.
Okay.
I think this is going to be interesting. All right.
Oh, that's a yellow.
46. Amazing.
That's a green. And my third shot's that's a miss, just barely, but a miss.
Okay.
Hold on one
So,
second.
Wow.
Let's
Did he
go
actually miss?
one by one here. So let me see. GOP. What are you using as a weapon?
I'm using my 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 usual weapon, which is like
What
a rocket
what
propelled bullet
so it's a projectile.
projectile.
Okay. What's your damage?
That would be let's see, it's amazing. So that's
Monstrous, amazing, monstrous
monstrous.
is brings it up to unearthly, which is
Mhm.
88, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
88.
And Thundero, what does your ranged attacks? One is electrical and one is fire, right?
Yep, his
Yeah.
fire is amazing. Uh,
I you notice once again, just as with the little gremlins, your energy attacks do absolutely nothing.
mhm.
Nothing at all.
Okay. Well, he can also do ice attacks too, but he's doing fire right now. Um, he did fire there.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, then he's not even going to worry about firing again. If it
All
doesn't hurt
right.
it, there's no point.
So, GOP, because the ground and pounders are just watching you guys do your thing. And GOP, I do believe I heard a yellow and or a red in there.
I'm
You did.
sorry, I got a yellow and a green.
Okay,
Yellow and
yellow.
green.
So let me have that is a slam and stun potential, right? I do believe. Let me go check real quick.
I don't think that's how. No, I don't think that'd just be a bullseye, which I wasn't
Yeah, it's a
calling it.
bullseye. Right. I
Yeah,
forgot
so it just
projectile.
2 hits.
Okay. Give me a just roll the dice, please.
Oh, just straight roll the dice. Okay.
You can do it.
12.
Okay. This thing lets out a roar of pain as you hit it. And it stumbles to the ground and tries to clamber up. It's been badly injured. Matter of fact, its right arm is dangling off of its
Oh,
body.
good.
And it's clamoring to its feet to keep its charge toward the bastion.
Okay.
As you finish that shot, the bastion opens up with automatic fire, and is able to very easily drop this thing before it even gets to the gate. However, everyone give me a wisdom roll.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's a 3.
Well, Cascade got it with
Yep.
an 88, and so did Torrent with an 80.
Nice. Ground and pounders, I need a wisdom as well.
Oh,
Oh my goodness,
Oh my
Gary!
I
gosh.
rolled the wrong dice.
That's
Yep.
not right,
Oops,
Gary.
let me roll again.
I mean,
Oh, he
that'd
did.
be
He rolled it too.
a
He did roll.
93 if you just count the first 2 dice.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He observes, and so does Puffin. So only GOP, who is focusing on a
Mhm.
shot, we'll say that.
Yep.
You're
Yeah.
still in your scopes, as it were.
Basically.
So you notice, all of you notice, because you're hunkered up against this building, right?
Yep.
You notice that another 15 of these spectral giants lope past you, charging toward the compound. None of them seem interested in you or are aware of that you're there. What would you like
Say
to
we just
do?
go. I say we just leave him to it.
If their automatic fire can, take them down so quickly, let them do it.
Well, not only that, half of our fighters can't even hurt these things.
True.
They take no energy damage.
Yes, but the ground and pounders can do some absolute
Yeah,
devastation.
yeah, we should. If they just passed us, then we can hit them before they can get close.
No, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to engage in this battle, you can, or you can leave it to them and keep on your mission.
We should just keep on our mission, I think. I don't think this is our fight. We're not even supposed to be here. We weren't asked to be here. Obviously, Omni thinks they can handle it. They've been handling it. Let them handle it.
Yep. Although I am curious what would happen if the 401k tossed me and we did some,
I have a feeling we're going to get fastball special here before the night is through.
Yeah.
Fastball special.
I'll take a pot shot if we're not going to stay. I'm just still going to take a shot. I like to shoot things. Shooting things is what I do before we leave. If you guys don't want to, well, that's fine. If some of them get pulled, then we'll have combat.
Then
We'll
I'll
split
freeze
their
the ground with
yeah.
Tornik.
We'll
He'll
split their
freeze the whole
forces.
ground.
All right, I'm firing a
I'm
shot.
cracking open another beer.
Yeah, it's a
That's
leisurely
still
afternoon for you guys. That's true.
that's
Yeah,
still a green,
I don't know what everyone was
and
talking
then
about.
second shot is green. All right, well, no, I think that'd be a yellow. Doesn't matter. Third shot is green.
Okay. You do the damage you did before. It doesn't. You hurt it, but
Yeah.
it either stumbles or continues on. It's that they have no interest in you, any of you whatsoever. They are
Okay.
you don't understand what's going on, but they are attacking this compound. That's what they're doing.
Seems like there's some form of automaton. They just do.
Yeah.
They have a mission.
Well, I mean, we helped out a little bit. We
They feel like
loosened
the
one of them up
undead.
for them. Let's just keep going. All right, we're leaving. Hopefully, we don't come back and they're all dead and we regret it.
You
That would never
guys
happen, though.
you guys get another 20 minutes as you're kind of picking through the debris here and trying to find a path best you can, keeping your directions, which is pretty easy to do. You do have GPS, and of course all of that stuff comes through the field just like the greater field. And you see all manner of carnage and such, but no real life or battle. You're halfway to your destination. And up ahead, you guys are, you hunker down because up ahead of you, you see what looks like a little caravan. And it's all kind of beat up, torn up Omni vehicles, stacked with all manner of kind of looks like debris to you, but and there's a bunch of people that seem to be refugees, and they're just kind of moving along. And you hear a crack in the sky above you. Everyone looks up, and does anyone have any kind of visions that would allow them to telescopically lock in on something? GOP.
I'll pull out my binoculars
I
and look.
will. I will.
Nice.
I will
Those will
check.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want
Uh,
to make it a roll.
no. You just use your
Oh,
ability,
okay.
and the binoculars are just fine. Of course, the Vandal has binoculars. He probably still wondered at the magic of it. But uh, up above
Oh yeah,
you, you see cracking into the environment here, someone that you recognize, actually. And what happens next is just dumbfounding to you. Let me find his picture real quick.
His picture?
Yes,
him.
His picture.
yes.
Is it the Dark Frank?
No, that would be not good.
That would be insane.
Okay.
He would be
Um,
very unamused.
Mm-hmm.
no, you see Pedro Castiel, who is leader of the Patriots, which is the official Big Banger Omni Core team. It's like the Seven, right? Or the
The Avengers.
Avengers, yeah, that kind of thing. And of course, you've never met Pedro. You might have seen him at a distance. And you've heard I've mentioned a couple times. You've heard some odd comments here or there regarding the
Put it in the
Patriots.
fridge, not the freezer.
But
You not like it
Pedro
that
is
way?
here,
Let me put it in the freezer for you a
and
little bit.
you see him
You just want water?
crack out of the sky because he's moving so quickly. Once again, he doesn't seem to have any of these things on him because you know the trouble you've had flying. And he just comes barreling down into this caravan. And as he gets down on top of these seeming refugees, he strafes them. And of course, this guy is a light user. He literally uses light. But as he goes by, he lets out this array of like laser lights, like thousands of these little lights come at him as he strafes by these people and just absolutely devastates, murdering people, blood spraying left and right. The equipment vehicles that they're
Have ice cream
using are
cake.
just being absolutely pelted and ripped through. This guy is wicked powerful, and he just murdered a dozen people and just keeps on flying.
Well, that was metal. Anyways.
That was very metal. Yes, it was.
Okay.
Court doesn't like that.
Yeah, you don't know what the hell was that. You don't understand.
So all these people are just straight dead.
Oh yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, that whole thing is just carnage. That whole little caravan. It was not a big caravan. It was like 3 vehicles, but it's carnage. Everything's dead. Now, of course, he's continued on, but you can go up and look at the scene if you'd like, or you can skirt around it.
Are
Let's
any of
take
the
a closer
vehicles
look.
still functioning?
What do you say?
Do any of these vehicles still function?
Oh no, 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 no.
Okay, just saying.
He laser
Figured I'd
beamed the shit
ask.
out of them.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
The sun just dropped on top of them.
Yeah.
So you guys move
Okay.
up to this scene of carnage, and it is exactly that. Of course, there is a lot of blood and viscera around, but it's all cauterized because of the heat of his weapon. And you don't know what to make of it. You see that these vehicles have been patched together. Now they're all riddled with holes. A lot of the stuff that kind of looked like debris just seems to be various things a homeless person would rummage, right, in the vehicles. There are men, women, and children here that are just torn apart, just dead. You don't you don't get it. They seem to be just people, but they're dead now.
And I don't sense any magical traces.
Um, Go ahead and now that you're inside the place, go ahead and give me a roll.
And we're rolling. Oh, I should sense something if it's there. 89, that's a high yellow.
Let's say yellow. There is so much magic in this place, it's hard for you to differentiate. Therefore, for you to do any kind of a magical analysis inside this dome in the dome, you need a red.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's keep moving.
Yep. Want to get to this base.
Okay,
Nothing we can do about this.
you guys get another 15 minutes. You're 45 minutes into your movement here. And now, during that 15 minutes, you guys are pretty much just staying on mission. So let's do that. During that 15 minutes of movement, you see little groups of people here or there doing various things off in the distance. You kind of skirt a couple of situations, but they're just people doing things. Omnicore patrols, it looks like. And you just kind of stay to your own and keep moving straight ahead. However, now you've run into a problem. Um, you come up to a situation and you've come to the edge of what looks like a caldera. It shouldn't be here. There was never a caldera in this place. And inside the caldera, it is absolute devastation. However, at the center of the caldera, you can see across because even at the very far end of the caldera is where you would want to go because that's where the address is. There's nothing but carnage here, but there is a large makeshift compound that is in the center of the caldera. Now, this compound is not like the thrown together thing you had seen earlier. What this is kind of a standard omniforce, military deployment thing, right? So there are all of these. There's a wall that's made with these kind of shipping containers, but military versions of them. So it is a makeshift military base, but a very clean and efficient looking one, not nonsense, Mad Max stuff. So there's clearly a military compound has been put in the center of it, and you notice that there is a constant state of gunfire going on here. just pouring out seemingly of the walls of the caldera. You see various forms of spectral things, giants, bears, werewolves. I mean, just any weird fantasy thing you can imagine is just being thrown at this base. And this battle it goes on for a good 10 minutes. I'm assuming you don't dive into the middle of this carnage um, as you watch it, and eventually it subsides and the spectral attack stops. And it just goes quiet, eerily quiet, because it's 10 minutes of just cacophony, mortars going
Mhm.
off, automatic weapons. Once again, there are no energy weapons being used here whatsoever. And of course, just beyond that base is where the building of the address you're supposedly going to should be, but it ain't there no more.
It's gone.
Yeah,
More
you got
buildings.
your well, you're about 15 minutes away, but of course, as you can see in the caldera, it's probably a little bit more than a 15-minute walk, really. But yeah, that's the scene you see. So the building where the address where Mother Saba is supposed to be, you don't see. And yeah, there's your situation. What do you want to do?
Hmm.
Huh.
Curious.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, here's the thing. He had an address for it. I mean, obviously,
You did.
we
Yeah.
were expecting damage, but
Yeah, but there's
how would
no building. There's not
there's no
even
building?
basement. The ground is gone.
Yeah, yeah. And it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem.
um. So we're on ground, and there's like a big hole, big battlefield in front of us, effectively. Um.
Well, it's
Alright.
effectively a valley now.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get down to that base, I'd imagine. It's the only thing around.
It
See if
is,
anybody knows anything.
at least in the area you were heading. I mean, you know, you're kind of
Right.
moving blind here, right?
Yep.
You have no
And these
information. You
are
haven't spoken to anybody since you've been in here. You've avoided every battle I've offered you.
yes, we have. Um, these are Omni people, right? These are the Omni military
Oh, this
that we
is
see.
the Omni Force. Yeah,
Okay.
you are
Yeah,
Omni
I think.
Core. They are Omni Force.
Yeah, I think our best move is
Okay.
to talk to them. And see if they know anything. We tell them, where we were heading. They don't need to know we're not supposed to be here. Maybe they'll know that, but we won't know until we find out.
Okay, just tell me
Okay,
what you're doing.
that's what we got to do. I mean, I don't see any other option here. We go in.
How sheer is this little cliff that we're looking down
Oh,
into?
you can make your way down, no problem.
Okay. And yeah, we'll make our way down and try to get there before the battle starts back up.
Now, it's about 100 foot into the valley or the floor of the caldera. So it is. This was a big boom. And you don't
Something went
recall
kaboom.
hearing a boom like that because you'd think you might have noticed, you know.
Yeah.
But you get down to the floor of it, and you guys are tentatively moving along. And of course, you've seen several battles so far, and when these spectral things get killed, they just dissipate. So there are no bodies on the floor here, other than human ones, skeletons you might come across. But
Right.
you guys move across, and you can hear various chatter up ahead as you're walking toward. It takes you a good, I'd say 10 minutes of walking. You guys are moving at a military speed. You're not walking, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you get close, there is a vehicle that comes out of the gate. Now, you guys have seen this because even Omnicore itself uses this configuration for, stations and stuff like that, right? And you see an Omni vehicle, ground vehicle, comes rolling out to you and pulls up alongside you. The gunner is got his guns on you. And stepping out, you see three heavily armed troopers pointing guns at you, and they're telling you to freeze, get on the ground, get on the ground. Typical military type. On the ground, hands on your head. What do you do?
Well,
Stare at them
we let her
blankly.
stare blankly. What did you say? This is where our boy Torek comes in handy because Chester, I designed him to be a talker.
Okay.
Where is he? What's his stuff? He's got very good a wisdom. What was his other? I gave him a skill too. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, and he has I gave him diplomacy as a skill too, so he has an extra to empathy. I don't know what I'm gonna say to him though. What do we say to these guys? A party.
They are being the typical jarhead or cop. On the ground, get on the ground, blow your fucking head up. That kind of typical nonsense, right?
We could let the cop talk to him. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let the cop talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of you is the cop? Oh yeah,
The 401k.
Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Is
You'll
Gary?
have to unmute. Sorry, I had him mute because they're wrapping presents at the table he's sitting at.
Okay. What do you want?
You guys are coming up to the compound, military compound. They sent a vehicle out. And it's got a bunch of military types that are pointing automatic firearms at you and screaming, "Get on the ground! Put your hands behind your head! You fucker! I'll kill you! Fucker!" You know how they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you just comply or do you say something?
I got 4 arms. I can take them on.
No.
You could.
Explain the situation. They are part of our organization.
They
They're
are
not
on
our
your side.
enemies.
Technically.
Yeah. And they have a lot of firepower behind them. So maybe fighting with them isn't probably the best decision. You could be like, hey, we are part of Omnicorps. We're tracking down a criminal who came into this area, and we're just trying to get them. You can roll your karma if you want, or well, not your spirit if you want to. Just have a empathy roll.
Want me to roll?
It's up to you. You can either try to talk your way out of the situation or simply comply.
Yep.
They're complying.
Okay, complying.
Okay, we're just gonna comply. We're not gonna fight with them. We will. We'll explain to whoever they bring us in front of, I guess, because we're not.
You see another 2 guys get out of the vehicle behind them. These guys have sidearms, not long rifles, and they come up behind each and every one of you and cuff you. They throw you in the back of this vehicle. They're not particularly rude or rough. They're just simply efficient.
Yeah.
And you are sitting in the back of this vehicle as you are driven into the compound. You get to obviously a build you can't see, but you can hear you've entered a building and a big door is shut behind you. And within 10 minutes, the door is open and you got even more people with weapons pointing them at you and say, "Out, out, out! Let's go! Move, move, move!"
I walk calmly.
Okay.
And no.
I'm just waiting for the vandal to be a vandal.
They got one more push, and then I'm going to be a vandal.
Okay.
And you guys are now keep in mind, military guys are oddly enough nowhere near as rough unless you give them a reason than police will be. Police are often quite unprofessional and kind of scared little children, unfortunately. Military guys are not like that. They can be loud and boisterous, but if you do follow command, it's going to be very efficient and very professional. And you are led through a couple of hallways and you're brought into what seems to be a briefing room of some kind, and you're told to sit, and the guards lock in attention behind you. Very shortly, the door at the end of the room opens, and in comes walking in a entourage of military men. And the only thing you notice, the only person you recognize, because they're all Omniforce. There are no Omnicore in this room except for you, right? You do notice one person that kind of surprises you a little bit, but Battalion walks in with them. Now, this is another guy that you know. This is another one of the super groups that has come more to the front recently because of the lockdown, right? There are 3 members of the brigade, and they're not. These guys are way rough. These are the Punisher Avengers. Okay, is what they are.
Mhm.
And they don't play games, and they get criticized a lot, even before the lockdown. But you haven't seen hiding or hair of them. Of course, you haven't seen many of the big guys. Well, it's because they're here. And his name is Cade Newman. You know exactly who he is. His code name is Battalion, and he is, of course, the leader of the brigade. And he doesn't speak to you, though. He is standing there looking at you quite ominously, which seems to be what he does,
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
But there's a guy, and anybody who understands military insignia, he's a captain. And he introduced himself as Captain Macmillan, and he says, Omnicore, and he comes over, and his assistant scans each one of you with a standard Omnicore scanner, right? And he coming up behind him on the screens, all of your standard Omnicore data pops up, and he's looking at it. I'm assuming you guys being quiet, or what are you doing? Just sitting here waiting?
Giving the stink eye.
Okay,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
waiting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
like you
okay.
got this conversation. Get these cuffs off my hands. My wrists hurt.
He looks at the information, he looks back to you, and he says, "You do realize this is a top secret lockdown zone, don't you?"
I mean, isn't everywhere a top secret lockdown zone when there's a giant piss off barrier everywhere?
He kind of looks at you, side eyed, but he's like, "Why are you here?"
We're here to beat the snot out of Mother Saba.
Mother Saba.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you know about or care about Mother Saba?
Well, she's been messing with us a lot. She's been causing all kinds of trouble. We already took down her hellspawn or whatever they are, and she keeps sending like random other hooligans to cause mischief and mayhem.
Hooligans.
He says, Mother Saba is classified G20. That's a joke in there somewhere. I know it.
And that's supposed to impress me.
She is an asset
Of who?
of ours.
And so why is she causing trouble?
We could care less what is happening in the greater city. This is the issue.
And why has this become an issue? What are those giant undead things shambling around?
You do not have classification. I want to know why you think you had the right to come into this place. He's starting to get mad, actually.
Well, that's
Although
good. I'm
he is
good.
keeping his composure. Um, any comments other than the vandal?
I'm really tempted to like slide my hammer over, then like obfuscate or whatever to like look through his past, see all the stuff he's seen.
Oh boy, that would go over well. Assuming we even you have your hammer. It's
I
like,
do.
here, take your hammer with you.
Yeah, no,
Well,
of
they
course you
couldn't get
don't
it
have
from me.
any loose objects. Um,
Um,
Trying
our
to think if
juris-
there's anything.
no, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying our jurisdiction. Under our jurisdiction, she's our problem. We were never told not to go after her.
he backs away from the table. The whole time, Battalion's just been doing this here, looking at you. He hadn't flinched or said or done anything. Um, and he kind of goes over. You see him touch an earpiece. He's clearly talking to someone. He seems to be getting in an argument with someone on the phone. And then the entire wall goes blank. Behind him is all screen, right? And coming on the screen, superseding his word is
Mhm.
Yamazaki-san.
The commander himself.
Now, the captain, Macmillan, stops, speaking through his earpiece and starts speaking to the wall. And he says, with all due respect, Commander, you have responsibilities in the city, but you have no authority here. Yamazaki begs to differ.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I am sending their representative. You relax. And he does. Within just a few moments, appearing in the room is the actual hero rep or Omnicore rep, Jennifer Zephyr Gable. She
Sure.
appears in the room. And she walks over, smile. You guys have met her. Every Omni has. She's literally your advocate, right?
A
Literally.
union rep.
Yeah. Well, she's also a lawyer. And she smiles at you calmingly. And she says, Captain, we understand the vital situation here. But Mother Saba is causing great problems out here. And we have given you reports. And he says, it's irrelevant. She's an asset. The only reason we can even survive in here is because of her. And then of course Jennifer says, "Well, then why don't you make sure she stays in here?"
Mm.
And he has no
Mhm.
response to this. And do any of you want to interject or say anything, or are we just going to go along for the ride?
For now, I'm
I
not going
mean,
to say anything.
they know way more than we do. I just want to learn more information, so I'm going to listen intently.
I want to touch the hand. I wish I could touch the captain guy with my hammer and learn all this stuff.
Well, you don't have the hammer,
Mhm.
although it's not far from you. One of the guards is holding it.
Yeah.
But and of course they
Taps it
can't.
with its foot.
Well, they can't keep it from him, right?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, all right. So um, Yamazaki-san in the background, he says, this crew from Zone 2, and he names you each individually, have been very, very instrumental and helpful to us out here in the city. The captain immediately interrupts him and says, they're also the ones that caused all of this. I told you
You are
you should have
incorrect,
put them.
sir.
What do you,
Saba's the one who caused all of this, not us.
he spins around, puts his finger. No, who's speaking? Cascade, I'm assuming.
No, Torrent,
Oh,
your
Torrent.
husband.
He spins around, puts his finger right in your face, and he says, "No." And of course, this has nothing to do with you, but your wife and her crew. They caused this. Why do you think all the damn seals are popping?
Seals?
All of them. I thought it was just one.
Yamazaki-san behind, and he's very calm. You don't see him get flustered very much. He's like, well, of 200. It
Yeah.
seems that the seal you found is just the outer marker of an array of Enochian
Mm.
wards. It seems that the 200, not just one, all of them were buried here in this ancient land. And you activated something when you involved yourself. Well, technically, it was Mother Saba, and the captain wants to push back, but he doesn't because he knows he's not right. They are the ones that caused it, but by you disconnecting the link that they had created, caused all the seals to start popping, which of course is why. And then this guy comes back on the screen. You haven't seen much of him in a while. The Arbiter is the guy who came and locked down the city, sacrificing all the other. You thought him as well, all the other druids, to literally rock down Chicago. So it seems
Yep.
like there was more to it. It wasn't just one seal that was in danger; it was all of them, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why they did what they did. But you're stopping Saba from doing what she was doing, seemingly set off a cascade event, and they've been fighting it ever since. Um, to not cause panic, this is being explained to you by Yamazaki-san, and the captain is not interfering with the explanation. This is one, why this area has been locked down, and we've locked it down the best we can. And two, why honestly things haven't gone too bad in the city, because the initial interaction from what you did uh, saw the death of pretty much all the organized crime leaders in the city. And that's why we haven't had so much chaos, because
You're
all the
welcome.
ones who could cause it were wiped out. And he acknowledges that, and he's like, indeed. But as you can see, there is an argument going back and forth, because Saba's, it seems, her initial experiments with the Enochian wards, and the help that she got with it, have led to them trying to keep the seals from opening, but clearly they have been at least weakened. And of course, another major problem we have is Rob Quinn himself is inside the zone, and we would think he'd be working with us, but he often seems to stand in opposition to us. That is what's happening. I told you not to come in here, Yamazaki-san says directly. And this is why. Now, I do not, and he says very directly to the captain, I do not agree that this is all their fault. It would have happened anyway, especially with Saba's involvement. The captain says it doesn't matter. The only reason they're keeping locked down is because of Saba, and therefore the deal we have with her requires a certain amount of leeway. And he leaves it at that. Now, they don't agree, but the captain does look back at the guards and at battalion, and he says, take their cuffs off, give them their things back. The captain looks at the commander and says, they're your responsibility. I take no responsibility for them whatsoever. If they die, it's on you. But they will not interfere in anything I'm doing here. And Yamazaki-san nods, and the commander and all the military leave this room.
Well, I mean, I was hoping to come here and find answers on her location, but I don't think that's gonna. Well, because they're not gonna tell us she's an asset. They're not gonna help us kill her.
The military isn't, clearly.
Yeah.
And you understand Yamazaki's situation. He is the
Yeah.
temporary authority here in Chicago for Omnicorps, but not Omniforce. And he's technically an engineer.
Yep.
He has no political power whatsoever. Well, I mean, he's got some, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Is going to ask him a question. Commander Yamazaki, I'm not officially under your direct command. I'm from the Detroit branch, but I have a question for you. What is this deal? What is she doing? What is she providing? How is she in any way helping? When, from what I understand, from what I've heard, it was her initial meddling that made the wards vulnerable to begin with.
I agree. And the military agrees as well. They just don't like being interfered with. But you ending her little project there in your zone, which of course no one was aware of at the time, was you doing exactly what you were supposed to do. It's not your fault. although your actions did trigger what is going on.
Mhm.
What Saba is doing is I'm not 100% sure because I don't have clearance. However,
Okay.
I would say that she's doing something to keep the other 199 wards inactive, at least to a point. Now, me personally, I don't trust her, but I don't know that the military has any choice in this matter. I really can't, I don't have the answers you want.
Mm.
Now, Jennifer is still in the room, but she is just kind of quietly letting the commander do what he does.
Okay. What was I gonna do? Cascade looks up because she's been quiet. Because she was letting her husband to do the talking. She knows he's better at it. And she asks the commander, "All right, well, what do you want us to do? Because we've been after Saba for a while. She's done nothing but cause us problems constantly. We destroyed her gang. We were attacked and almost killed by her husband, or her, whatever he is to her. Um, they're obviously not going to stop coming for us. What are we supposed to do?"
Well, I would say that you should not interfere with the military. He looks directly at Jennifer. She nods her head. This whole room goes black.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer holds up a her own like PDA type of thing, and the commander comes back on her screen, and he's like, "Well, I can't tell you what to do." He said, we're just making sure that they're not listening.
Mhm.
But what I would love is if you could do intel and find out exactly what is going on because they're not telling us. We know that there is some manner of incursion. We know it's Enochian based. We know the seals are weakened,
Mm-hmm.
which would be a bad thing. We know
Yep.
that.
Mhm.
We know that for some reason the Hierophant himself is in that area and he seems to be mostly working against the military. Why would he? We don't know. So if you want to stay in this zone and skirt around these military and figure out exactly what's going on, I'm not going to stop you from doing it. But I can't sanction it.
Okay.
I give them a nod. I'm going to
Um,
assume a facility like this, even if I tried to infiltrate invisible, come back and
Wait,
infiltrate invisible wouldn't work.
so the
Um,
military can't hear us, right?
now we're just
No,
gonna.
no.
I'm
Jennifer
gonna
has
tell
certain
Yamazaki.
abilities. That's why she's
It's
here.
like I'm just hold up the hammer. If one of them touches this, I can look in their past and know what they know.
Mhm.
Yamazaki says, I can't suggest any particular avenues of research.
Okay.
There's a large wink in there somewhere, I'm sure.
what uh what sort of anti-magical anything is going on in this facility? How limited are my abilities? Is my question. Is Cascade?
We don't. Jennifer says, we don't really know completely, but we do know that these spectral Enochian things seem to be immune to all energy. And with
Mm-hmm.
that, you see that she actually opens up like 'cause she has abilities, right? She opens up
Mhm.
like this little. It's like a slit in space opens, and you see what looks like a weapons locker inside of it. It's just sitting there. It's about a foot diameter and about 3 foot tall, and it's floating in the middle of the air. And she says to you and your husband, you should probably arm yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well, then, yeah, they do.
Eh,
Um,
So you
yep.
guys pick up automatic weapons and ammunition and various things like that. Your comms all work anyway, but you and your husband are able to kit yourself out. Now, of course, you've all had training. You went through basic training, so you all know how to use these kind of weapons anyway.
Yep.
So because you and your characters, Thunder, are at a major disadvantage in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, that doesn't
Cool.
mean there aren't other things you can do. You, of
Well,
course,
there is.
can turn to gas, very useful.
Mhm.
You
But
can,
you can't fly.
well, that's a problem. You can't,
I can phase through the ground.
you could do that. You said you were talking about icing the ground. That would definitely be a maneuver. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
not like
yeah.
you can't do certain
His ice
things.
powers are basically Sub-Zero. He can ice things, make ice constructs,
Right.
that
Yeah.
sort of shit.
So, and of course, your shield should give you protection as it does, right? So it's not
Yeah.
like you're 100% useless, but your
You
offensive
can also heal.
capabilities,
100% useful.
but your
Which is
offensive,
probably good because Torrent's fire is crazy powerful.
um, but your offensive capabilities inside this area, your characters are limited where the other ones are not.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
Sure.
Now you don't
Okay.
know how Pedro was flying around because he didn't seem to have any wisp on him whatsoever. You
Mhm.
don't know.
Which tells me the wisps are working for the military.
Yeah, there's something involved. Like there's some sort of protection in place on them because it wasn't on
In-
the with Gabriel
Yes.
or
Maybe
whatever his
the
name was.
wisps are from Saba.
They could be.
If she's their asset, then you know.
You don't
Well, but
know.
we've never seen them pop up before, so I don't think it's her direct power. Maybe someone associated with her. But
In this
yeah,
room, Chester,
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's some form of electrical outlet, some form of just anything that would be connected to the electrical system of this facility.
Of course.
Can I put my hand on it and see if I can sense what kind of countermeasures they have?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we got, folks. Come on, I need a big roll here. Big roll.
I
Oh,
spent some
that's not a
karma
big
on it.
roll. Nah, that's not gonna matter. She rolled. I
Mhm.
rolled terrible. Never mind.
I missed my chance, Chester, but I was going to say whenever the guy is handing me back the hammer, I wanted to grab the hammer while his hand was on it and look into, do some peeking.
Yeah, and you would have created an instant combat, and there would have been a lot of dead Omni.
Eh,
So
Well, no, is it something that someone else knows happens? How does that work?
of
Or is
course
it
they
just
know.
something?
Of course they know. Of
Oh,
course
okay.
they know. Yeah. It
All
doesn't
right.
work like that. In role playing games, any kind of ability allows you to see something from somebody, mind control, memory search, telepathy, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
The affected person is aware. That's a standard role playing mechanic, right?
Could he power stunt to make it where they
No,
don't
he
know?
cannot. No, he
Okay.
cannot. It's a safety measure in the mechanics, right?
Yeah, I get it. All right, cool. So there goes my idea. Okay. I mean, I guess I could. Now, okay, I have some knowledge of the Omni, like of this organization to a degree, right?
Of course.
So, so would I know if they have like ways to detect invisibility, like
Of
standard?
course they do. Of course they do.
Okay, I just figured
Thermo
I'd ask.
scans and shit.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Well,
really just it's an opposed roll, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So
I was
yeah. Go
hoping
ahead.
to be able to sense what they have, but my roll was the worst roll I've ever had in this game. So
Mhm.
apparently, I'm not meant to know.
Okay.
Because if I could know that, then I could potentially, shut systems off and things. But I don't want to do a full system shut off because it might make them vulnerable. I don't want them to get them killed. They're not our enemy. They're just in the way.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, I have no reason to go that far
Yeah,
against
that's
because
what
I
I'm
just
saying.
don't know. But
Yeah, and what you
I will.
saw was standard intergovernmental bickering, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess the only other
Is
question I
there
have
any
is like,
terminal he could hack into in here?
Of course.
Try that.
yeah, the problem is we're gonna be we're being watched. I would assume outside of this room we're being watched. Is there a terminal in this room?
No.
I doubt it. This is like a interrogation room. So I mean, that's an option, but I guess I'll ask them if it would be too far for them to tell me kind of where where like different facilities are. If this is the only facility, if there are others out here like that are like um bases like this, or if this is the only one.
The commander
Can your
doesn't really
drones
know.
see
Yeah.
through this?
Yeah.
Is there don't they have like vision that can see through walls and stuff? You should have them on you.
Yeah, I think you guys
Uh,
are focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to find out where like the records room or anything like that might be, so we can find out, or hopefully find out, what Saba's deal is with them.
Yeah. Because I feel like
That's
we
what
leave
I'm
this
doing.
place and we're just kind of wandering. Like we don't really have other, Because I mean, well, I mean, I have my equipment. Can I even? Yeah.
Well,
Does it even work in this place?
let's keep in mind what has been said to you. No one told you to get out.
No, I know. We'll operate in the zone. I'm
You
just saying
have
I don't
no,
know.
no, no, no. No one told you to get out of this facility. You've been released.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought we were like, okay, you can leave now. My bad. I
No one said
misinterpreted
that.
that. Okay, fair enough.
You are Omni.
Okay,
Okay.
so here's what we're gonna
wisdom-
do.
Wait,
Go ahead, make your wisdom roll. What are you doing?
I'm making a wisdom roll to have my character figure out what Chester wants him to figure out, but he's not figuring.
Yeah, there you go.
What you
The-
could do.
The GM
That's an
roll.
88.
Mhm.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
I would like to use a wisdom roll as well.
Here's how we can RP that. He has his hammer. He could just touch it where the guys were just standing and find out information he needs to find out.
Yeah.
Or you could just touch
Like,
the
it doesn't have to
facility.
touch them. Yeah, touch the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah,
Touch
I'm
anything.
Just go boop.
I'm just gonna whelp that thing around
See
like a
what
metal detector. Boop. Boop.
Yep. Just go boop. Go boop on the wall. See what happens if you boop.
We're
on the
just
wall.
I'm not gonna
following
put the
around
wall where they're
like
standing.
we're
Use-
looking for water.
You see the facility being brought in the very early days. Matter of fact, before the druids came in and did their thing, this was actually put in zone. It has moved since because there's a hole here now.
Yep.
The hole itself was created because the initial combat that they had here after the lockdown was with a literal gigantic spectral giant that it doesn't make any sense to you why the whole city didn't see it. That's how big it was. And they had a big old battle with that thing, and instead of they defeated it, but it just fell into millions of pieces, and that's what they're still fighting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Chester, I finished psychometry last session, right?
I know.
I was just verifying because I hadn't updated it on my sheet.
Yeah. Now they moved the base here shortly after that because you're literally sitting on top of one of the seals. Now there are 199 seals here and one that just touched into your zone. So it literally you are connected to this by one dot, right? But that they put this on top of the seal, so literally there is one of the watchers below you here, locked down. But there are 199 of them, and most of the information you're getting off of this is just from standard military operations setups, things like that. Not that useful. However, there is a lot of chatter amongst the enlisted, the military guys, right? Because this room is not used by the uppity ups, right? That as far as the Omni Force is concerned, the civilians in here, they think they should just take time to get them all out, but they can't get away from battle to do so. But they consider every one of them potential enemy, every single one of them,
I'll
and you don't know
relay this.
why.
Okay.
Got to be
I
to
have
do with the druid.
I have a dubious vandal idea.
Oh boy.
Two of them actually. So part of me wants to ask my friend Cascade if she can phase through the floor and find because
Can.
the dude's buried beneath us, right?
You know,
Mhm. He's sealed
Well,
away.
if I could touch one of those rocks in the cavern where he's buried, I might be able to hear some of them spells they was using and stuff, or who's been there. If anyone's actually witnessed this entity and is like, how governments like to contain things and monitor them, they could be around there, and the rocks would know. The rocks have been there since the guy, fell into them.
Mm.
So if I could touch the rock, I
It's
could maybe
risky.
able. I mean,
That's
I'm a vandal. I take risks.
extremely
Yeah.
powerful magic you're messing with.
There's going to be a barrier that even you can't get through, I'm sure. And
Well, he's not getting through the ward. That's for sure.
yeah, and
I told you these are
also,
class 1000 wards.
yeah.
Yeah. Godlike.
Yeah, and two, for you, I think for you to use your hammer, like to touch it on something, you have to be, you can I don't think your gas form, you could tap your hammer in your gas form because it just kind of gets absorbed into you right? Am I?
No.
He couldn't use his powers. I can use mine in gas form, but he can't use his.
Yeah.
No.
That's
What
I'm
I'm saying is she goes down, picks like wherever she can in the area, grabs a rock, brings it back to me, and then I touch the rock.
Can she pick up
Because like
rocks?
the ground's all
No.
connected. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Here's a
I
better
figured
idea.
if it worked on the building, it might work on the rocks.
Yeah, or here's a thought: you go into the bathroom, and then you
Hey,
tap.
everybody poops. I'll see what
Yeah,
if any of the
right.
higher
Yeah,
ups are in
right.
there
You go
talking.
there and you touch the wall. You touch the urinal, or like
You
on
know
the
what?
wall
I'm
right by
not
the
going to do
urinal.
that because they have superpowers here, and I don't know how freaky they get.
You do realize that the indirect method, it gives you very little information with psychometry, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's one path we have. So
Is there any way we could get into one of the higher ups' offices so I can,
You can
be the
create a civil war all you like. Go ahead.
yeah,
That's
the whole
fine with
point
me.
is
That was a really
That's
successful
the
one.
only reason I haven't phased through the walls here and see what I can find, because I don't want to start a big fight.
I do. I love fights. I was promised a session of fighting, and nothing we've been doing.
Dude, I gave you many opportunities. Thank you
They
very
left
much.
me on the ground.
They did.
well, yeah, because that
Well,
wasn't
dude.
really a fight. We couldn't hurt
Well,
them.
no. Puffin, you just blame GOP because he's
Okay.
he's a shadow sitter.
Okay. I see.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I don't know here, like, besides what he can do without starting a war, which we can't win that. We're up against, top tier guys.
Oh, battalion would wipe the floor
Yes.
with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that is not in the cards.
That's conquest, if you would like to understand what his power is.
Yeah, no, that's not in the cards. What is in the cards is I mean, I guess what we could do is we could go in the bathroom, have Cascade turn us into gaseous form, and like, I don't know, float through the walls to try and take us into an office area. But I bet you there's stuff here that can protect against that too. Like
Maybe.
this is. I'm
My
just
roll
saying,
failed.
yeah, we don't know.
roll
Well,
failed.
do keep in mind, Omni has a lot more experience at being Omni, a lot longer than you.
Yeah, I just don't know where to go, like, in this. Besides what his hammer did.
Well, since Puffin made the GM role, the GM would suggest, say thank you, Mr. Yamazaki. You get off the phone with him and tell him you keep in touch with him, and then start walking around the frickin' facility. You're like the old scientists in the old days that would sit around a table talking, how many teeth does a horse have? Well, I imagine it probably has this many, instead of going out and looking at a goddamn horse's mouth.
I mean, yeah, I could walk around. I just don't think anyone's going to talk in front of us, but we could walk. It just doesn't seem like logical to me. But yeah,
well, I mean,
we'll
that's
go
the
wandering.
thing is you don't have enough story to make it logical. I'm going walking. This place is boring.
Okay, fine. We'll tell him thank you, goodbye. We're gonna go for a walk.
I don't take a same thank you. I don't appreciate being put in handcuffs. I'm leaving.
No, he didn't do it.
You go outside of this room, and of course, there's a lot of activity. This is an active military zone. Directly outside the room that you were in is actually one of those key maps. that shows the layout of the whole facility. Everything here is color coded and marked and, military complex, right? And on the key map, you see in this room that you were in, you can see the whole layout of the base. It's fairly large, right? There are cafeterias, there are bunkers, there are armories, there are, off limit zones. There is command, there is communication centers, yada yada, right? So you have an entire map of the facility right here in front of you, as of course you would, and you can go wherever you want. You are free to move. Obviously, you can't go to places you don't have clearance. Obviously,
Yeah. I guess we'll walk around and look up and down and see if we hear any random conversations and
well, how
all
about
that good
we
stuff.
choose a place on the map and go to it?
Okay,
If you
where
want
is the?
random conversations, I don't know. How about the cafeteria?
That's
I
a good
like
place to
cafeterias.
start.
I'm hungry. Let's go.
All right. You head down and around into a very large cafeteria, and it's very military type cafeteria. So it's stainless steel and you know uh, uh, sanitized and all that kind of stuff. And there are people in here eating, but there's probably throughout the day there are probably people in here at almost all times, various shifts and such. And you see a lot of them are sitting in just military guys sitting and chatting. There is a line and a bunch of cooks in white wife beaters and those god awful chef hats. And there's a bunch of slop up there if you guys want to get yourself some food.
Well, I'm used to eating slop. What kind of slop they got?
Oh, it's actually pretty good. Military feeds their people well.
What military feeds their people well? This is a this is
The
new to
the
me.
um, the American military feeds its people really well. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Okay.
I've
I'm
returned.
gonna
What
get
are we
some
doing?
slop.
I don't know. You're in
We're
the
at the
cafeteria.
cafeteria,
I'm
and we
getting
Oh, that's
are.
stuff.
right.
I'm sitting down to the other
That's where I
next to
was. I
the.
was in my cafeteria.
Sweet.
Okay, so we're in the cafeteria. Let's see if we can find somebody to talk to or overhear some conversations or something.
Okay, you go. There are many conversations going on. The vandal is getting some food. There are spare ribs, sir.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna pack up on ribs, and if I can, I'm gonna
Hot dogs,
challenge
hamburgers,
someone.
pizza,
I'm gonna challenge
sandwiches,
someone to an eating contest,
baked
just so I can.
beans from the Boston.
Oh, all right. Well, this is going to be a bean eating contest, I guess, and that's the best way to get military guys to talk is challenge them to something.
So the vandal is eating. What is the Bahama Joe doing? Gary.
Is
He's
he
Are you there?
watching the vandal eat.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
As you would. As you would.
Okay.
So Vandal is eating and Gary is watching the eating. Very good. What are you doing, GOP?
I am sitting ominously.
Of course you are.
Mhm.
Um,
Broodingly. Broodingly is probably the better word.
Cascade. What
I'm
is
just-
Cascade doing?
Cascade is once again going to test the electrical system. She's going to see what she can find out. She's just sensing. She's not attacking, not overloading, not shutting it off. Just trying to see what she can learn. So
Go
we're going
ahead.
to roll again. That's a
Also-
good. That should be a green right there. Actually, that's a yellow.
All right. It's a very, very, very standard electrical system. Nothing special, nothing interesting whatsoever.
I like that. That's what I like to hear. Okay. That's what she needed to know. Her husband is going to eat a hot dog because he's hungry.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
I
enough.
could eat more hot dog than you.
Probably.
Oh, I do have an idea. As we're traveling through the facility, and I'm looking around for detectors, things like that. Do I happen to see detectors that I know could detect through invisibility? Like, I mean, I would be pretty well versed in high tech stuff. I think.
Not offhand, no. You'd have to go look at it and plug into it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, as you guys are doing your various useless shit,
Mhm. I was gonna say you should get.
I'm gonna have to deal with it. Yes, we know.
Mhm.
All right. In walking into the room, you see Battalion, and Battalion comes over and he sits. Let's see, the brooding one, I guess. He sits nearest to you, and walking behind him, that go over and going to get some chow. You see the other two brigade members, Farrell and Tempest, go in and, like I said, they're going to get something to eat. But Battalion sits nearest to you, and he has a large bag of chicharrones
As you
that he
would.
is
Yep.
that he is munching upon. And those of you who don't know what that is, just pork rinds. Good stuff.
Ugh. Ugh.
No, they're awesome. Shut up. Um,
Okay.
and he's speaking low, but not secretively. And he says, "So, how's the fight been outside?"
Talking to you,
Chaotic.
strange man.
Yeah. No. I say chaotic. Although our primary concern was getting to Saba.
Yes. Well, our job is to deal with criminals, is it not?
Indeed.
Torrent comes
So,
over and sits down with him because he's eating his hot dog. He says, "Hey, Battalion." That's all. He just says hi. He's eating his hot dog.
Okay.
Hot
he kind of
dogs.
he looks at you as he munches on a chicharron. He continues talking to Onyx, and
Mm-hmm.
he says, yeah, they don't let us out of here very much. We got a lot of work in here, as you can probably seen as you walked the entire sector. Well,
Mm-hmm.
at least half of it. So, what's your plan?
I'm gonna am I across the table?
Oh no, you're nowhere near. You're like literally on the other side of the room, farting in an absolutely torrent of bean farts
Hey
going
now.
on,
Hey
and
now.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
and,
I'm
Joe
challenging him
Bahama
to a
Joe is
contest.
just laughing his
Mhm.
head off at you. It's great.
He just loves what he's seeing. This is the
Yeah.
best day of his life. He loves
Can
it.
I do a wisdom roll to see if he's
Baiting you?
trying? Yeah, if he's just trying to see what I'm doing in the sense of figuring out our plan to
Yes,
be
I know you're
oppositional to us.
overthinking everything again. Yes,
Yes,
I know.
I know. Well, I knew that. That's what
Yeah,
my character is literally built on overthinking things. He's
it's true.
perfect for me.
He's just like
Torrent's
But
gonna
I'm just gonna
finish his hot dog, and then he's gonna ask a question using his high empathy once he's done with his wisdom
because
roll.
my empathy's terrible, anyways. I'm just gonna roll to see if I 78 to see if I can see if he's
Suss him out.
on my side with this, or if he's just going hey, are you gonna do the thing we told you not to, so we can screw you over?
You don't have any powers for that.
I don't. It's
But
just more
I understand what you're doing.
wisdom
But
roll.
I would say that he seems
I have detective.
genuine.
Okay.
Excellent.
Ask your question.
He
You want to touch
finishes his
your hand?
hot dog. Yeah, would you like to touch his hip? No. He finishes his hot dog. He says, "So how long you been in here, Battalion?" In Zone 1.
8 months
8 months. So basically since the start of this, huh?
before.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, at least I think you know. I think you're smart enough to know that my wife's crew had nothing to do with, not really, with what happened. With the SEALs and everything. You don't seem like a stupid man to think that they would intentionally or even accidentally endanger one of those SEALs.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe it is. But the person who did is now supposedly the person who's helping you keep them closed? Reinforcing them? I'm very confused. What exactly is she doing? There's where the World War would come in.
He says,
Oh,
"Don't
wow.
know. Would love to, though."
Do you know who might?
Would they like to touch a hammer?
Shut up, Vandal.
Okay.
He says, he lowers his voice quite a bit, and he says, "Not here."
Where?
He steps up and leaves the room.
Well, Torrent
I
gets up
follow.
after a minute. Torrent gets up and follows him,
Mhm.
and my boy Onyx comes with me, and Cascade comes with her husband because she's a good wife and follows her husband.
And the idiots are eating beans.
They're
Yep.
eating, yeah, they're smashing. They're having a good old time. We got Battalion with us. We'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
you guys really should have a competition over there.
That's true.
I said
Well,
that I was wanted to do a competition.
Yeah, both of you guys.
Farrell and Tempest sit down with you. I'm very happy to have a bean eating contest with you. Very, very.
Excellent.
Hooray.
Now, let's be fair. You probably go to kick Tempest's ass in this regard, but Farrell, I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe.
What should they roll? A fitness check?
Yeah, we're good. We'll come back to that later.
okay.
Let him build
This will
up.
be the big combat. This
Let
will
him
be the
build
big
up.
combat.
Build up
Yeah, we don't have a
Big
proper
combat.
combat, so we'll just have this.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not my
Battle of the
fault.
Bowels.
It's not my
Hey,
fault.
I was, because I didn't want to like waste time on those, and I'm like, oh, we have a big fight coming at
See,
the end.
my
I didn't
plan
realize.
was to have you guys fight your way into the many opportunities I gave you, including the murdering of civilians.
Yep.
And then have the big reveal to be you guys being arrested by the military. That was my plan.
Okay. I was like,
You should
in
know
my
us
mind,
better
I was
than
like,
that.
we
So
gotta get there and have
whose
this
fault
fight.
is that, Puffin? I just want to know who
That's
ruined.
mine
Yours.
Who is the
inadvertently.
ruiner of plans?
The DM.
GOP.
Hey, my whole plan was
Because
to
he
go kick
started
her butt.
shooting, he wouldn't let me go over and bonk
You see what?
it.
That's right. That's right. You see what I got to
No
deal with,
fastball
Gary?
special.
Oh my gosh.
We might still get a fastball special. Let's see how this conversation
think so.
goes.
No, it ain't
No,
happening.
not
It ain't
after eating
happening.
beans. I don't want a
It
fastball
is
special.
happening. You know
That's
what?
fine.
That's
We
true.
follow.
That
We
is true.
follow.
All right, so you guys follow, and Brigade meanders himself into the barracks, and you're in because you're not military guys, so you don't really know how everything works. But he gets into the barracks, and you go into a barracks area, and they have their own kind of lounge in each barracks center. And you follow him in, and as you come to the door, he's sitting there. No one else is in this room, although you see many people file out as you go in. And he's sitting down, continuing to munch upon chicharrones, as you do.
Excellent.
And he puts his hand out, offering you to take a seat in front of him.
Well, Torrent does immediately. And so does his wife, of course, next to him.
He said, "Many of
She's
us
much more
omni-"
well behaved when her husband's around, if you didn't notice.
Oh well, yeah. Well, we get that. Yeah. Children of God and all. But oh, that was way too deep a cut. I don't think anybody got that joke. Yeah.
Anyway,
I got it.
Yeah. But anyway, he says, "We omnis, we're real. We have one purpose: to deal with evil." I'm not really
Yes.
happy with what's going on in here, but I understand the magnitude of it. However, it is very concerning to me the fact that the civilians seem to be working with the Hierophant instead of working with us. Therefore, I have questions, but I'm not in a position to ask them.
I was worried about that.
What is going on with the Hierophant? Do you
He
know
has
why
no
it's
clue.
Why would he be trying to stop Saba if she's the one keeping the seals intact? He's the one who put us all here.
Well, I can tell you that Saba, when she's about, and as far as I know, she's hardly is. She is at the Far Point facility.
Where is
Far
that?
Point, huh?
He throws the data pad at you and has a complete map of the zone.
Ooh, thank you. I love
Battalion, my friend, my brother in arms. If we need your help out here, if we can uncover what I think we're going to uncover, which I can't say yet, how do we get a hold of you?
He nods his head at the data pad he just tossed over to Onyx.
Mm.
He
Excellent.
says, I can't really
New
involve
contact.
myself very much with it. Honestly, I shouldn't be talking to you, but I do have a little bit of leeway, seeing as none of them can stop me from doing what I want to do anyway, beyond my honor.
I
However,
like that.
someone needs to do something. I think the most important question is not the maintenance of the wards, because as long as we have bodies to throw at it, we will be able to maintain that.
Yep.
The question for me is, what is the Hierophant doing, and why are the people with him? That's my question, because I have been ordered several times to eliminate effectively what is refugees.
Yes. We saw Castiel do the same on our way in.
Pedro. Yes.
Yes.
Well, Pedro does enjoy his murder.
He seemed to. Is there any reports or intelligence or anything on where the Hierophant himself is?
No, he moves around a lot. I don't know that you can pinpoint him down, and that would be a fight anyway. I think what you need to do is infiltrate the people and find
Yeah.
out what they're doing, what's going on,
Well,
why are they with him, what is the secret,
Do
what is actually happening here, because
what is
clearly
their
we don't know.
largest settlement? Do you know,
They're all over the
or
place.
even a direction?
He points to the map, and you see that this map is very, very detailed.
Excellent.
It is a fluid situation, but there are many encampments like you came across earlier.
Yep.
Some of them are larger than others. The closer you get to the five main Omni bases, the least you see of humans.
and
Or
plus too, like I mean, I can scan for life, so I can find pockets of people if we need
sure,
to.
but there
Build
are
like
many things marked on the map here.
Mhm.
As far as that goes. Now
Okay.
he says one last thing before he stands up and just abruptly walks out of the room. He says, "Not all Omnis are working for Omni in here any longer."
afraid of that.
And he, like I said,
Torrent
he
just
leaves
nods
the
at
room.
him.
Now it's interesting because as far as the press is concerned, from what I've said over the a couple of months we've been playing this game, is the Patriot, of course, the leader of the Patriots, Pedro Castiel.
Yep.
He is this shiny beacon on the hill type of holy avenger leader,
Yeah,
right?
you made him into Homelander.
Kinda, yeah. But Homelander is a tragic being, right?
Yeah.
Where Brigade is often complained about as
Battalion.
being, and his battalion and his brigade are brutal and merciless and all that kind of stuff like that. But what you've met is an extremely honorable man.
Yeah. And plus, I
Torrent likes
mean,
him.
my character likes that kind of like because that's kind of how he feel like his take on the whole thing like
Yeah,
he hates evil.
sure.
You know.
But honor cuts both ways.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Nevertheless, you have a map, you have a mystery,
Mysteries.
We do.
and
Well, this is a good place to go.
yeah.
Cascade taps old Onyx on the shoulder and says, "Why don't you use your AI and absorb all of that tablet, everything on it, so we
Oh,
all have it ready to access?"
Yeah, I've already got it put into the database.
Yeah,
On my end.
let's get that so we can access it easily.
Now the information on here is very limited. there is a contact directly for him, and there is a map.
Mhm.
There's nothing else. There's no.
Yeah.
He hasn't
That's
broken
fine.
any rule per se. There's no secret intel. There's nothing beyond your clearance. None of that. But
Mhm.
there is a
Mhm.
map that details um, the zone as far as he's aware or allowed to make you aware of.
Where is the nearest alleged human settlement still that's still going? That's where we need to head.
Well, you have the
With the
one you
right to it.
passed, but there is a much bigger one to the direct south of where you are, almost to the edge of the zone, is the largest human camp.
I think that's where
Okay.
we need to head, everyone.
Let's go there.
What about my beans?
Oh yeah,
yeah, we
you
gotta
guys
go-
have your bean off.
Oh, that's right, the bean
Don't
off.
say it like that.
All right, so you're sitting in here with Bahama Joe, Farrell, and Tempest, and everyone has decided to have a Boston Bean Bake Off,
Oh
or
God.
excuse me, Boston Bean
Eat off.
Eat off, yeah.
All
And
right.
many of the military have gathered around to watch this mighty duel. Therefore, let's start with our fitness rolls. So everyone, give me a fitness roll, please. Green required.
Yeah, you guys
All
do that.
right.
You guys might as well spend spirit on it.
We're just literally souping
Spirit.
down beans at this point.
Yes.
I'll spend spirit. Let's
Okay.
go.
Well, oh, that's not enough.
Uh-oh.
He's
Let's see.
he's got acid reflux.
I'll spend 10 spirit to make it a yellow.
Oh,
Okay. So you're doing
Because I
well.
said
You're
it was
doing well. Gary, we're eating beans. We're having a competition.
he rolled. He got a 23. He got a white.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Oh.
hold on. Let me make sure because he should have decent fitness. Under incredible.
No, that's not.
You can have
Still
a
not
strong
enough.
body, but not strong
Ah,
bowels.
the old man
enough.
taps out quick.
Yep.
He
That
saw me put like a whole bowl in my mouth. He's like, nope.
well, no, he's 3 bowls down, and that's enough. That's enough. It's enough. And he taps out on the table, and all the military guys cheer. Farrell and Tempest, let's give them a roll, shall we? Oh, look at this mess. Alrighty, so let's go with Tempest first because he's the weak link, really. In that regard. Oh
no,
no,
he's not.
he's all day, right?
He hasn't eaten in a week.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
He was looking
So
for this.
Farrell has high advantages on this. 27. He's getting a little full. Maybe it was going a little bit too fast. Let's see how we're doing here. Ooh, just. But he burps and he's good to go. All right. So you guys are 2 more bowls in. What is it? 401k something?
401k.
The 401 got KO'd.
401ko
You were gonna
has
call him that or the early bird special.
the early bird special. No, can't I just call him Bahama Joe?
That's fine.
Yeah. Or just Gary. Gary,
Yeah.
you're out. You tapped out. Oh well,
That's
Gary.
okay.
It's okay. It's all right. You're from
King Van
Florida
is still
anyway. Beans are not your thing. You're more into
Okay.
sandwiches. Okay. So we're down to 3. And 2 more bowls go down. Tempest is looking a little peaked, a little bit peaked. So let's have another roll. Let me go ahead and do Tempest first. We need yellows now. Oh, Tempest is out.
No.
He's out in the
I'm
worst
gonna
way.
spend spirit
Not only is there gas coming out one end, there's beans being puked out the other. Everyone's laughing and slapping him on the back, and he's like,
Oh, that's rare, baby.
and he takes it very well as a military guy would, and he
Oh,
laughs
no.
it off as well as he literally cleans bean vomit from his mouth and slacks it
Oh,
onto
wait.
the floor.
I
Wonderful.
blamed it.
The vandal is just like, what you got, bitches?
I was there when the bean was invented.
That's right.
Indeed.
That's right. But Farrell, he's still in it. Oh, no problem. No problem. No problem. They're really Farrell and the Vandal are looking each other right in the eyes, just down in bowl after bowl. Everyone's cheering. Vodka has come out by now.
Oh, God.
Gary, would you like to partake in the vodka?
Sure.
Okay. That might cause a little bit of trouble with all the beans in you, but that's all right. They're drinking and laughing and have a good all time. We come up to our last roll. We need a red. We need a red.
Okay.
So let me do Farrell first and see if he can get that red. Can he hang? Oh, he's does have a high fitness, but that's not enough.
Nope.
I'll spend
He
spirit if
gets
I need
halfway
to.
through one of the last bowls and he puts it down and he gives out a big old burp. He's like, nope.
All right, with spending spirit, a 73. Hold on a second. Under remarkable is okay. So I need to spend 20 spirit,
Two.
which I have. I'm gonna spend
22.
20.
22.
22. Sorry.
Math.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would
Um,
think I did things with it.
you would think. But you were able to spend enough spirit. You get your roll. You're barely holding it in. A couple of burps want to get past, but everyone waits, looks at you, and cheers go up everywhere, and they start pouring more and more libation, which you probably don't want to have any of at all. At all.
But if there's a bottle I can kind of sneak out, I know somebody who would love vodka.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a matter of sneaking out. These are Omnicore
Yeah.
provisions. You have access to them.
Oh well,
You
I'll
are
take 'em.
Omnicore. You guys seem to think you're not for some reason. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Um,
you can buy plenty of alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
You're not restricted here. You're not kicked out.
Yeah.
Now it's all done in good spirits. Farrell laughs, slaps you on the shoulder, good hearty, and he says, "Well fought, friend." Tempest has a good laugh as well. Everyone's having a good old time, and they all sit down and start swapping war stories, which the Vandal has more than anybody.
Indeed. Just
So,
start talking.
yeah, you just start chatting amongst the men. Now, these are just military guys. They don't really know anything of use for you. They're just slogging it here. They seem to think the little bit of information you do gain from this is they do lose very few people. Their stations that they have are able to deal with the spectral intruders, which happen every day or two. They're able to seem to deal with it pretty well, and they rarely lose any kind of personnel. When they're on a patrol, occasionally they do, but the attrition rate here isn't really that high amongst Omniforce, right? They don't really have any conversations regarding the civilians. They're just war story type of stuff. So we will leave it here. You guys have
Dun
a
dun
mission.
dun.
We had one combat of the beam.
Yep, bean
Well,
combat.
we had another.
about
We did
me?
have another fight of sorts.
Yeah,
Um, But they were supposed to be fighting. I expected them to fight their way across.
I thought we were trying to get to the end. I'm like, I just want to have enough time to have the big fight, and I'm like, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that wasn't the plan.
Well, this wasn't going to be the end of
Surprise.
campaign.
No,
You're
I
starting a
know.
new campaign. Therefore, the fight is along the way, as usual. Did you not read The Lord of the Rings?
Mhm.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. You guys have fun?
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned a lot. We did learn a lot. It actually, I hope I explained it well enough, but it does tie in a lot to what's been going on since day one, right? You guys didn't know this was going on over here. It's tied
Mhm.
into everything that's happening in the city. Um, in a strange way, the fact that even though there is chaos and there are things to be dealt with, the city hasn't been what you would expect it to be, right? You would expect with a lockdown like this, and we're starting to get rationing, that there would be way more fighting and way more chaos, but there isn't, because all the organized crime leaders are gone.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. And it explains why things have been quiet, right? Because they're the ones that are going to cause trouble, because they're the ones that are going to try to hoard everything, right?
Hmm.
Um, you also found out that your little interaction with the Hellspawn in the beginning was way bigger than you thought it was,
Hmm.
right? There are wards here. Something's going on with them. They're not unsealed, but yet something is leaking or something's going on. The Hierophant is alive, which you kind of knew because he was on the wanted list. But
Hmm.
he's here, and he's actively working against Omni, or at least Omni Force. So that's weird, right? Because as frustrating as it must be, um, somewhere deep down inside, your characters must be able to understand why the druids did what they did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I get the reasoning.
yeah. So, and now you know it was way bigger picture than you thought. The entirety of the fallen are here, all of them. So this is a big deal. Nevertheless, that's what I got. So interesting. Of course, we are going to be taking 2 weeks off. We'll be back in 3 weeks. And of course, hopefully, Lady will be back. But she went to go see Avatar tonight, which I'm sure she's going to have fun. Those things are real pretty. Real pretty.
So on the 13th, Chester? Well, our
Um,
13th?
I don't have a calendar in front of me, but yeah, in 3 weeks from now.
Yep.
So I'm crazy busy the rest of this week, and then I'm going to get on a plane and I'm going to sit in the sun quietly. So,
Excellent.
Where are you going?
Malta. Yeah,
Malta. Where's that?
it's in the middle of the Mediterranean. Well, because
Ooh, that sounds like.
I had I had the bed and breakfast stuff.
Mhm.
That my wife was kind of her little experimental business that I let her take over, and sold that entire thing. Right? What was that, a year
Mhm.
ago? It was a while ago. I sold that, or she sold that, and she was very. It was she had fun with it. So, but I bought another one, just a little teeny little over in Malta. It's very old world. So I have a place that it's just a bunch of it's like brownstones kind of in our cities, our old cities, but not brownstones. But down on the bottom, I have like a place I could park a car. I got a little storage. Stairs goes up, and then upstairs I have a living room, kitchen, and 2 bedrooms. Not big, small. And the renovation is complete. It was completed a few months ago, actually, and but I haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to be able to see that for the first time, but it's just a little place, like an apartment, right?
Cool.
And we're going to go over and we go to Malta often. So
Sounds like fun. Can we
yeah,
come?
I'll. No, definitely not.
Oh,
But I will probably
doesn't hurt to
retire.
ask.
I will retire there, at least seasonally retire there. So,
Hey, well, Chester, whenever you retire and start making games and stuff, you know who to call.
oh sure, no, absolutely. If I do that, I might have too much time spent sailing and sitting in cafes. To be fair,
Well, I mean, what do you do when you sit in cafes? Roll dice.
no, that's not what you do. You
That's what I
drink
do.
you drink grappa and have wonderful tapas. That's what you do.
What's grappas?
Grappa is like Italian alcohol.
Oh, I've never had that.
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, the food in Malta is killer. It is really good. Malta's a strange little amalgam of culture, man. It's a cross culture. They have all different kinds of food and people that have mixed over time. It is literally a living museum, right?
Oh,
Mhm.
Every little corner has history everywhere.
Yep.
Um, it's a perfect place for an anthropologist like myself.
Mm.
Yeah. But people are really, really nice, smiley, happy, friendly people. And I'm on one of the outer islands, not the main island. Although I really would love to sell that and buy some little apartment in Medina. I'd love to do that, but boy, they're expensive, dude. Oh well.
Banana money.
No, it's expensive. But the thing I got was super cheap. It's weird, right? It's just like they're not technically very far from each other, but boy, the price is literally 10 times less. So, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. But nevertheless, there's that. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks. Have fun. I'm going to definitely relax and have a good time. Hopefully, you guys have great New Year's and a great Christmas. And yeah, see you all later.
Bye.